Boy, I wish I could type. Hey, we're live, finally away on it. Over, I say only. We didn't make our 300 yet. Yeah, I got 3 new clips to show.
Hands up, do it now! Hands up, do it now!
I'll be right back. You just go on ahead. You go on ahead. I got this. I got this one. This is for the chat. For chat.
Trailer different.
Sorry, I was, dude. She was hard to handle. Oh my
We have a
god.
support model for a reason.
I know I had a
Bro, did you just get absolutely fucked up? I'm going to say yes, he did.
Hands up, do it now!
How does it prioritize this shit? Not great. Fuck my back. Alright. Well, I guess we can. Oops.
By the North Complex elevator? We're so far away. What the fuck? Somebody just came at me. Are you?
Why you shot at us? We were chilling looting.
Yo, we're trying not to get killed by the fucking ground, dude.
Oh, you want
Then
to
why the fuck would you shoot us?
I'm going where I told you.
Okay. Fucking pussy. He's behind you, behind you, behind you.
What did we learn?
Fucking idiots, bro.
By the North Complex elevator? We're so far away. What the fuck? Somebody just came at me. Oh, you want
Then
to
why the fuck would you shoot us?
going for it. Tell me.
Okay. Fucking pussy. He's behind you, behind you, behind you.
What did we learn?
Fucking idiots, bro.
By the North Complex elevator?
Get your goddamn, you look like Michael Jackson if a third grader drew it.
85 South, the name of the tunnels you used to escape with Harriet.
Boy, the last time I was over your house, your mama, I told her you was gonna be something.
Carlos sent all his messages through a carrier pigeon named Jim Crow.
You look like the type of that'll practice putting a condom on.
Carlos say, "What you know about this?" every time a song come on.
Boy, if you don't get your goddamn big ass jeans out of here, them jeans look like they want to be another pair of jeans.
Carlos beat his to the mom in good times.
Before you came on stage, you did like this to make sure your stink.
Carlos look at Mimi and get Vietnam flashbacks. Stop playing with
You got one more, Cole. I got one more? Okay. Aside, I saw you backstage talking to Santuan, trying to get your skills up. Nasty.
All right, Frederick Douglass used to give Carlos wedgies.
I told you that funny.
Old school. Boss, I need you here. I need you here, Nick. David Cannon, I need you here.
Just my little brother.
What the roof?
Jamie, why you got on the same jeans Keisha Cole had on in the I Should Have Cheated video?
Well, Nicholas, how does it feel to have all of those accomplishments and I'm still daddy's favorite? How'd that feel?
All right, well, why you out here dressed like you about to do it for Lil Saint?
That's cool. Well, you got so many baby mamas, you starting to dress like one.
You look like me with no money.
Every time I play your music for my nieces and nephews, they be like, turn this it on. We ain't turn it.
When you gonna pay me back for your college tuition, mother?
My bad, I'm sorry about that.
You. Out.
We keep it in the family. DJ T-Records.
Hey, Mr. Wolf, what is up?
I gotta get into the new school. Make some noise for the new
Just
school.
vibing out on some TikToks.
Body jump.
Old school, give me Big
Lock
Mac.
in
I
on
need
that.
you here. New school, give me a son. I need you here. Assad, I need you there.
The young gunner.
Big Mac, you ready? Yeah. Assad, you ready?
Yeah.
What I do?
Big Mac thought Ice Spice was seasoning.
Yeah, it's crazy. He said that. He looked like Ice Spice brother, Ice Spice Latte.
I didn't understand a word you
Get
said.
your goddamn, you look like Michael Jackson if a...
Just gonna scooch in right here if you don't mind.
I'm coming.
Damn, kid, you're in the water with a life jacket. Calm down. I've been surviving, man. Just grinding. Been okay. We hit 1,000 followers on Cutterdawg52, and then it dropped back to 199. So
This man just gave up.
we hit 1,000, but it's gonna fluctuate right now until it starts hopefully going up and keeps going up. But I've been all right. I'm looking at. I got about 5 months before I move, so gonna start looking for a place in Montana. Just continuing to save money and do this, and then hopefully get my ass up there and probably do like this full time with maybe some work from home stuff. So, but I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? How are you and the girl, the lady, the woman, the girlfriend still, right? Girlfriend still? GIF, the GIF. The GIF, the girlfriend. Yeah, so we're just vibing out tonight, and then we're gonna play some Star Wars after. I hope things have been good for you. Your girlfriend and I are getting used to the cold again. You went, what, back to Michigan? You don't have to forget my brain, it just doesn't remember stuff sometimes. I thought something about Michigan, right? Yeah, well, I'm gonna be getting, it's cold here, but where I'm moving is even colder. I'm moving to Montana, so I'm okay with that though. I'm just gonna bundle up inside, be at my computer doing my streaming. It could snow all the fuck it wants as long as I keep my internet. And we're good. So it's gonna be chilly. Just gotta bundle up. That's the bonus of having a girlfriend, I guess, right? And you get to keep warm. Dreamy should be around here somewhere. I'm not sure. She's running late from whatever.
Perfect example.
Girl got her karma in less than a minute. He's about to get fucking crushed, dude. You're stupid. Oh shit. That's what you get. I don't hope nobody got seriously hurt, but fuck, we went to some place tropical for 2 weeks, came back to minus 21 degrees. Yeah, that serious cold storm. How was that trip? Was that the one to go see the family, or was it just a personal trip that you guys took? There's Dreamy on the way home. I got my phone case and my screen protectors and stuff. I was thinking I was gonna do a unboxing and put it on my phone, and then I have some clips to show. So Dreamy, when you get home, I don't want you trying to drive and vibe. Not that one, bro. Why are you on that face? Dude, this just pissed me off, son. Don't sign me into that one. Yo, you guys play those games that come up. That Marvel, that goes towards the story. When you play that, it goes towards the... No, he's not. What is with the... No, we had to cancel the Brazil trip due to regional tensions. Yo, Ramirez with the raid. What's up, buddy? Thanks for popping in on the, Dude, KGM, you guys, fuck. You guys are crazy. Let me get some shouties. Probably not in the right order, but let me get you some shouties. My mod isn't here yet, so.
Oh, that's
double raid. Oh.
I ain't gonna lie about that.
Converter planted.
Go. Oh!
That was so fucking. That was so slow.
Because if you see it at all,
You're double raid. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Thank you guys. Oh,
I don't think it should last as long as it does.
it doesn't last any longer than a flash.
I'm saying the other flashes last too long, in my opinion, too.
Yeah.
nice. Fragpunk, right? Still haven't played that, guys. But you saw what I was playing today, though. Could you believe I actually played Fortnite? I can't believe I actually played Fortnite, but joined the, with the GGL community that I'm in. They started it, and I do it to be part of the community. Have fun with them.
Somebody want to make me party? You want me to make party there?
Oh, I think my bot.
Yeah, you
Dreamy's shouting them out too. Double shout outs for the double raid. Let's go.
Oh.
Not much going on there. But yeah, I started playing Fortnite about 3 weeks ago because in a GGL we do it on Sundays, and I like to partake. It's not always about the game you play, it's who you play with, right? So if you have a good time. So when you came in today, Ramirez, that's what I was playing, and we had a good time. I did pretty decent. Hey, yeah, Dreamy Werewolf is here. She might be driving home, so her contact might be limited, guys. Well, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Cutterdawg52. I know you guys know who I am, most of you guys. Just, if you can look down there, I am a liver transplant survivor. Guys, I did hit 2 years on January 13th with my liver and surviving. 2 years and going. We're always counting, always counting. And then I hope you guys come around on February or March 3rd. Because March 3rd, I will be 3 years sober. 3 years sober, guys. In 34 years of drinking, I will now be 3 years sober. And counting, always counting. And then January 31st, I did hit the 1K mark on Cutterdawg52 for followers, but it's gonna, probably do this a little bit until it starts picking up. But, bittersweet. I was hoping to have somebody here to share it with me. Unfortunately, she's not with us anymore. But my daughter is very proud of me, so that's a win. And, you guys being supportive are great. But anyway, welcome in, guys. We're in the podcast. Today we're just vibing out right now on TikToks. And whenever I feel like going off on. Wish me luck, guys. I did submit my Arc Raiders clip for the tournament. I'm not going to show it until after the tournament is over. And then I will be on my socials, and then I will show it here. So wish me luck, guys. I did get second place in the Battlefield clip submission tournament, and so we're going for first place of the Arc Raiders tournament. I mean, I'm an Arc Raiders streamer, for God's sakes. I have 284.4 hours in the game, 157 topside. Like, let's go. So hopefully I do good in that one. But once I get the results, it's the submissions go in tonight at the deadline is 2 a.m. And then, I don't know when we'll hear the results, but fingers crossed, I nailed that. I think I did. I think if I showed it, I think you guys would really dig it. I think it encompasses everything about Arc Raiders in one thing and what they kind of asked for. And it was probably one of the most legendary experiences in gaming for me, period, let alone in Arc Raiders. So I'll show that probably after Monday or after the results come in. And then I'll be posting it. But I do have 3 new clips to show for today that I made, but one of them will not be the tournament clip. That's I'm keeping that on the low key, on the DL, under wraps until after the tournament. I don't want to give, I'm not like, I just want to make it a surprise, and I want to see how I do, and then show you guys and let you know, and see what you guys think after the tournament's over. So, we're going to do that. But yeah, so a couple dates to celebrate here. And then we're just vibing out. How was Fragpunk for you guys? I'm assuming that's what that was, right? I know I could go back and look. I figured that's what it was. That's what you guys are big time in, yeah. Kind of becoming Fragpunk streamers, huh? Pretty much? Or is that just your Sunday thing? Or do you guys play that on a regular basis? Like I play Arc Raiders daily. I mean, the only thing I'm waiting on is to get a contact back from Embark. I did apply for their creator program, guys. I mean, if you look on my socials, all my clips are what are like non-stop. I mean, I have so much Arc Raiders content, and I stream Arc Raiders non-stop since like October. You know, I'm probably an Arc Raiders streamer and then a variety streamer second now. Like, so 4 people, so we have limits. Oh, okay. What is that? Is that the size of your party? Is that the size that you can have? Is it squads that you go in with? 4 squads on Fragpunk? I still haven't played that, man. I gotta get around to checking that out. I've played the finals because they had a lot of Arc Raiders content. Frag is 5. Okay. I know that, hey, speaking of which, before I go off on Arc Raiders, what do you guys think of High Guard? Now, I know they just came out with a 5v5, but it's made by the Apex people, and I hate Apex Legends, as we all know. I know you guys love it, so forgive me, but I hate it. I fucking hate it. And it's not a skill issue, I just fucking hate it. But I played that High Guard, and it's not that good. The 3v3 is... I mean, I know they just released, so we're talking pre-5v5 right now. But the 3v3 is just Arc Raiders. It's like they took... Not Arc Raiders. It's like they took Apex Legends, mixed it with Castle Defense, and threw in a little Rainbow Six Siege. And then that's it. And threw you on these giant maps. The 5v5 mode is kind of... Sounds like it might be okay, but I think that mode, being that it's like... kind of based on like the castle defense and breaking into their castle, it should be 10v10. I think it should be 6v6 for a smaller mode. I think they should have gone one more. I think 5v5 is 1 too less. But it sounds like I'm gonna give it a shot. But it hasn't done enough to draw me back like in a hurry. But I think it should be 6v6 with the smaller size map and 10v10 with the larger map. I mean, especially considering it's like this castle defense kind of game. That's what it feels like, with Warzone and like so many things thrown into it. Like, it doesn't have its own identity. When you start getting more than 5, the netcode has to be solid, and they aren't ready. Well, yeah, I think the game, I don't think they did a good job what they put out. But the 5v5, I might try that because you say it might be good. I just think that they should redo the game and throw in 10v10 modes, honestly. For a game like that seems like it's a castle defense over everything. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. Meanwhile, I'm still in Division 2, yeah. Well, I'm like a full-time Arc Raider streamer right now. We are going to play Star Wars Old Republic tonight. We're going to be mixing in. So we do mix in a variety. As you guys know, I play a variety. And I do love the Division 2. I was supposed to... play it with somebody that joined the community, but they decided to do what everybody else does and follow the 3 fucking evil G's. 2 of the ones that she followed were gaslighting and ghosting, so that won't be happening, but I will be getting back into the Division soon. Speaking of the Division, how do you feel about that new update they're coming out with? Or I don't know if it's out yet, where realistic mode with the one-shot headshots and stuff like that. I wonder if that's going to come more into play, like in PvP. But I will say the 5v5 makes High Guard feel better, does it? I mean, that makes... Yeah, I could see how that is. The 3v3 was stupid. That was just too big of a map. And for the game style that they're kind of going with, 3v3, it's like you just took Apex and threw it on this fucking map. But 5v5 sounds like it might have better potential. It was much more fun of a match. Then I'll have to give it a shot. Especially with randos, yeah. I hate randos. I hate randos. But you know, I'll give it a shot again. I don't think it's something that I don't think it's a game that's gonna pull me in like Arc Raiders has. Like, no, not when it's made by the people that made Apex, sorry. And I know they made Titanfall, but they still didn't make Titanfall 3, so fuck them. But I don't know if it's going to pull me into something full-time, but it'll be something to do, like, every once in a while. Like, if, you know, hey, maybe you guys, we all got together and played it, you know, on a Sunday or a Saturday or something like that. I could see that. But I don't think it's enough to make me want to play it like full time. Well, it isn't their IP, so they can't make that. They can't make what? They can't make Titanfall 3? What the guys aren't the people that made this game the people that made Apex and Titanfall? Oh, so they don't own the IP anymore to Titanfall? I reserve my opinion until I try it. It's only going to be in Brooklyn for now, I believe. Okay. Yeah, the dev team, but they don't work for Respawn. Oh, okay. Well, then I stand corrected. But still. Okay. Well, and then did you notice? Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's all fine and good. But I noticed how they pulled that off of the headline or whatever, because it used to say from the makers of Apex and Titanfall. Maybe that was partly because people were like, fuck that, but maybe it's because it wasn't the same. They didn't want people thinking it was the same company. Because originally, when it was advertised on Steam, it read, from the makers of Apex Legends and Titanfall, now comes blah, 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 Highguard. Okay. Oh, and they left Respawn. Okay. Well, fuck them. I want my fucking Titanfall 3, okay? Until I get my Titanfall 3, fuck all of them, okay? And I don't know how likely that is happening, but I'm still sticking to my guns. But that makes sense, so I get it. Well, like I said, I'll give it a shot. I wasn't impressed. Wasn't enough to be like, oh my god. I played it just one night off stream, one match. I'm like, this is okay. But then it was like over, and I'm like, back to Arc Raiders. It's going to take me a lot. It's going to take a lot to pull me to a game like absolutely full time with as much that I put into like Arc Raiders, right? And with the Arc Raiders roadmap, they just came out with an update at the end of January. There's one in February, there's one in March, and then there's one in April with new maps coming, new enemies coming, new condition maps coming, like all this good stuff. So, you know, and then with tournaments popping off in my gaming league and stuff like that. Yeah. I'll play other games, obviously, but it's always going to be Arc Raiders. Unless the game completely, like, disappeared off of, like, digital coding and you couldn't even look at it. But I don't ever see it doing a... But I heard, what do you guys think about this? And I really, really hope it's not just, like, hearsay or bullshit. One of the former devs of Anthem, I think it's a former dev of Anthem, has put together a $10 million plan to buy, redo, and rebrand, or not rebrand, but fix up the way Anthem should have been. That we might still, and I know there are gamers that did what they did with Star Wars Galaxies, and they have private servers that they're launching, so you could still technically play it. But I really hope that this plan is to bring Anthem back would be great. Hey, everything's for sale. They just sold themselves. They got money. Fuck them. I mean, I'm just saying, you know what? Whether or not that's the case, maybe they'll fucking be like, okay, why? This is my thing, right? Why won't you fucking sell it? Like, you don't want it? You don't want to sell it and let us bring it back. The fans want it. The fans want Anthem. Except for KGM, apparently. He's the one guy that doesn't want it. But from everybody that I've talked to, and I played with people when I tried to revive it last year, I was playing with people nonstop, and then people were coming into my stream going, I'm re-downloading it. What, you think 10 million's not enough? Fuck them. They just got paid out. They just got bought out. I think somebody should save it somehow. Fuck, you know what? Fuck EA then. Kiss my ass, EA. You're right up there with Activision. Like, Anthem had a good potential. If somebody took it and gave it the potential that it deserved, we would have a game that would kill Destiny because I can't even go back to Destiny. I tried. But although they came out with that Renegade Star Wars thing, I'm not going to buy it, but that's cool. But Anthem was supposed to be the Destiny killer. I wish it would have. I liked Destiny, but I didn't love it. But Anthem, I mean, we can dream, right? We can dream. I played on the last day. I regret not streaming it. Yeah, I played and streamed it last year, and then all the way up until December, and I didn't play it on the last day. I was just like, it's just gonna make me just too like, God damn, I wish they'd save this game, and they're not doing anything about it, so. But why not? Why? Because they don't want someone to go do better with the game than that they did. Fuck you. Like, let somebody do something with a game that people want, bro. But I guess it makes sense, right? You know what? Like I said, we can dream. Hopefully they do something with it. Likelihood, just forget about Anthem, but... I don't know. Who knows? And then there's this new... Have you guys seen this new... do you like playing a lot of MMOs, Ramirez or KJM? Do you guys like MMOs or like open world kind of things? There's this new one on Steam coming out. Yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, Arc Raiders. But it's called Infinity Rising. You don't do MMOs at all?
Well,
okay. I do.
Here early, that's good. Welcome. You're here early, that's good. Means there's something special about you. We got a whole lot going wrong around here. You better train up. We got terrors knocking on our infrastructure. And some mighty strange occurrences going on. I'm afraid our world is at risk. Without people like you, cornucopias might fall into darkness. Better get smart, get trained.
You have my appreciation. I am but a messenger. A guide sent to show you the path that must be walked. But know this, the rifts are only the beginning.
I don't know.
What you
Once
have
Human
seen
was really
is but
good.
a shadow of what is yet to come.
I thought Once Human was good. I thought Once Human was better than any of the games that MMOs that you pay for. But I don't play it for obvious reasons anymore. Personal reasons, but well, my buddy and I are going to be doing Star Wars Old Republic. Well, it's an MMORPG, so. But that's free to play to a degree. Once Human was completely. I thought it was great. I thought it was better than any of the MMOs that you pay for. But I mean, if it's not your thing. But that Infinity Rising looks good. There's another one coming out called Cinder City. That looks kind of like a cross between maybe Once Humanish and like Division. That one's coming out sometime this year, I think. But, and then of course, the one I'm waiting for this year is Gears of War. So. Then it'll be Gears of War and Arc Raiders. The Division. I like the Division. I love the Division 1 and I love Division 2. I've replayed that game. I know a lot of people don't like Division 2 as much as Division 1. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where the hate comes from. But I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I love the Division 2. I always will. I've played it like every once a year. I'll like restart a new agent and play it for a few months at a time. In fact, I'm probably gonna pick it up again here soon. Absolutely love the Division 2. I think it's great. I did the Dark Zone stuff sometimes and the PvP very rarely. I like doing the squatting up and just taking down the big raids and stuff like that. Like, and it's, it's a shooter and a good shooter, not Call of Duty. I mean, anything's better than that game, for God's sake, so. But I know a lot of people that, like, didn't like it. I don't know, like, they liked the Division 1, but they didn't like 2. I think it was great. And I'm excited for the Division 3, but rumor is that game won't come out until like the 30 or the 2030. Sorry, I don't know. Yawns just hit me. It sounds that one was supposed to not. Originally, the date mentioned was 2030. I'm like, I will stop. I will forget about it by then. But they're continuing to support the Division 2, which is pretty decent. So. We'll see. I don't know why. But Dreamy, let me know when you get home, and I'll show my new videos. You guys want to see my new. Got a little handle on it. It's my new phone case. We've been staring at this fucking cat for so long.
Oh, Jesus. Tommy!
What?
What the fuck?
I hate y'all. What the hell? Wow.
Yeah, a curling iron goes on top of it, and it's like a blow dryer. It's the best invention ever. Oh, Jesus.
DC, you ready?
Scanning him.
DC, you built just like E.T. Finger.
But you look like you can do a backflip in the twin bed. Ugly, bud.
I can't even understand that.
I heard when you say bring that ass here, boy, you be talking to Santuan.
Boy, y'all had jump in a champagne glass like it's a jacuzzi, nigga. Ooh, this is a nice mimosa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we gave him 30 cents a day, and look at him now.
But you the only that shave your face and still look older. Ugly.
Give me Mark Curry. I need you here, Mark. From the Red Squad, give me DC Young Fly. I need you here. Mark, you ready? Yeah. DC, you ready?
Yeah.
For the root.
I said, what, LaRue? DC, you ready?
Scanning him.
You Blasian?
Filipino.
Filipino. You got a little bit of black in you?
Straight Filipino, you feel me?
Filipino.
Do you know how it feels to be left out in the rain?
Appreciate that, man. Get him the fuck out of here. This nigga's shoes too big.
Hey, I die for this shit, Drewski.
Yeah.
I die for this shit,
You
G.
go down somewhere else, brother.
G,
Yeah.
come on, man, give me a chance.
Shoes too fucking big.
Damn, fool. Fuck.
Nigga
I
got
don't
on
even know
a pair
who
of
this
goofies.
Or what he does, really.
What's up? Y'all ready? What the fuck? Fuck, nigga. What's up, bro? Man,
Damn, that motherfucker thick. Oh, shit. Oh,
I look like my daddy, but I'm built like my mama.
you something with your daddy for sure.
His profile said that he kills bugs first.
What? What, you work for Raid? What the And you read that and you're like, that's a husband. What are you talking about? I don't like bugs. You don't like bugs? Oh, shoot. Why? What happened? Did it kill your father? What a bug? So where did you guys go on your first date?
He took me to an abs game.
Good seats? Good seats?
Great seats.
Great. Oh, shit. Was it good seats?
Great. I was so close, I took the ice and made a fucking slushy. I was so close. This. And you know what? No bugs. Fuck you. Zero bugs.
So where did you guys sit?
You were right behind the bench.
You got like money like that?
I do not have money like that.
You don't have money like that. Oh shoot, well you done that you fucked up because you took her to the really good seats and then she's like,
I fuck yeah, hell yeah. Show me your fucking butt Fargo.
and you're like, oh, kill the bugs. I have $11. I'm so sorry. Oh, look at me. I killed the bugs. How did you ask her to be your girlfriend?
You know it'd be cool if you're my girlfriend.
You said you looked at her, you know it'd be cool? And she was like, money? And you're like, shut up. You had a bunch of fly swatters. Remember, I can... And I didn't ask what you do.
I'm a cop.
You're a cop. Whoa. Hey, well, I'm sorry. I didn't... What type of strap? What type of bang bang you got? What is it? An 1846? I don't know guns.
Glock 17.
How many bullets?
The magazine's hold 18.
Oh, the magazine hold 18, but why is it called 17?
I don't know.
You don't know? I'm being honest, man. I feel like you should know.
17 in a clip, one in a chamber, so they just kept the
An
clip.
old white t-shirt.
An old white t-shirt. Hell yeah, it has to be white. Just joking.
I don't know. That sounded good. Sounded like I knew what I was talking about.
Has he put the handcuffs on you yet?
Welcome home to your home.
That's what's up. You gotta help me out, cause he gonna arrest me for sure. I mean, I have a white shirt on too.
His profile said that he killed.
All I'm saying is don't give me attitude.
I'm gonna try and get him trapped in here.
Of course AI is learning those aren't.
Oh, this guy's not really looting.
Yep.
Oh. Oh my god!
Either on you or?
What the fuck was that?
It got stuck in a door. That's crazy.
Last Sunday, New York got a foot of snow and freezing temperatures have continued all week. Here to comment is our new Weekend Update weather correspondent, Sarah Sherman.
Hi, Colin. I'm here live outside of Rockefeller Center, where conditions are very, very cold. For Weekend Update, I'm Sarah Sherman. Now back to you, Colin.
Wait, that can't be it. You're our brand new weather correspondent. That's all you have to say?
Yep, it's cold, there's snow, and I deeply regret doing this. Look, it's so cold, even the pigeons are frozen. Check it out. And PETA, before y'all blow up my DMs, this pigeon was a racist. Now I'm gonna throw it on back back to you, Colin. Now back to you, Colin.
Okay. Can you just please do the weather? Just tell us something about the weather. How many degrees is it outside?
Fine. The temperature is how you say you like your women. 20, but it feels like 15.
Good Lord. I told you that in confidence. I did not say that. I did not. Listen, it's not my fault you didn't wear a warmer coat.
It is your fault. You ordered me. Heard not one woo in the audience. Oh, stop. Ordered me to wear something thin in the cold. You said you wanted my nipples to be standing at attention like two West Point graduates. You said you wanted to use my nips as pull-up pegs like an American Ninja Warrior. Colin, you said, and I quote, and I'm quoting you on this, you said you wanted my nips harder than I was during Cardi B's first song.
I did not say that.
Oh, shut up. Just let me inside.
What's up,
I'm
Zeno?
literally so cold, I had to put hand
show my new
warmers
clips in a
my
minute.
underwear,
What's up, buddy?
Okay? It's so steamy down there, my crabs are getting cooked into a full-on seafood boil. All you need is some garlic butter.
That's a lot of R's, man. Brother. What you talking about, brother? I
Maybe
am
you could
Randy
include some
Macho
Old
Man
Bay and a couple
Savage.
boiled eggs.
Ew! Hey, sir! Sir, will you let me in? I'm locked out. Colin locked me out.
Oh, sorry. I'm off duty tonight.
Rude. Now back to you, Colin.
Sarah Sherman, everyone.
Would you punch me in the face for $1 billion?
What the fuck? Alright. I did make some new clips. How are you doing, man? I'm going to show... You guys want to see the new clips that I made? These are ones that you can see. You can't see my tournament clip until after the tournament. So we won't be watching that one. I bet you're all excited. I bet you're going, God, I bet it's great. Can't wait, Cutter. Can't wait. I just hope I do good with it. I just think it has everything in it. We're just vibing out, watch the TikToks, do a little gaming talk. We're gonna watch my clips that I got coming out. And then we're gonna chill out. And then tonight, Tyler and I are gonna play some Star Wars Old Republic. Let's watch it. Watch what? You don't get to watch it. I'm not showing my tournament clip until after the tournament's over, ladies and gentlemen. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Build up the suspense. We're still not at 300 followers. I shouldn't even show it until 300 followers. Next beat. Fuck off. But I will show my other ones. I did post I finally posted that Ready or Not one with, do you guys remember this one?
Hands up, do it now!
I'll be right back. You just go on ahead. You go on ahead. I got this one.
I have to do this.
This is for the chat. For chat.
Trailer,
Sorry, dude, she was hard to handle. Oh my god, fucking blasted. Bro, did you just get absolutely fucked up? Yes, I did, he says. That was Tyler. That's the guy I'm gonna play Old Republic with tonight. But then I made this one. This one is called With Friends Like These, Part 3. I don't know if you guys remember some of the other With Friends Like These. You don't have to, you don't need enemies. But this is Part 3.
Are you over encumbered? It's not over here.
I'm carrying a box.
Oh shit!
Oh, Cutter! Not yet.
The thing is, Tyler,
shit.
Tyler.
We're about to be spotted.
Hey, don't come.
Oh.
Oh, I caught it right at the end.
Why did I get all that?
You knocked me off the top.
Don't touch that. No, that's Achilles, bro.
Yeah, the fire burns
That
your
makes
teammates, bro.
My bad.
That's all
I
good.
feel like an asshole.
What'd you guys think of that one? I threw in that little clip of the Ghost Rider right as I caught on fire. That's when Tyler threw one at me and lit me on fire because he didn't realize you could burn your own teammates. Like I said, with friends like those, you don't need the enemies walking around. 8 stream streak, let's go! And then this one is the Stellamana dance party. The Stellamana dance party with Killcat, or whatever her name was. And then this is Stellamana dance party. Nope, it's not what you think. It's a different one.
You think you gotta be booty?
Next boy,
Booty cheeks.
That's average.
Alright, guys. Go ahead and head out. Oh, she said she'll give it up.
Thanks, buddy. Love you guys. Thank you.
Okay, that was awesome. You guys are going to be in the clip, just so you know. I hope I win.
Send it to me. Send it to my number.
Okay. So for what is your number? 911? Cause you're on fire.
Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor.
Okay. Now I have to block
Okay,
out the
love you guys.
copyrighted
Have a
music.
busy night.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. My bad. Good night.
Oh shit. It's such a tragedy when we lose the gravity. You got me feeling all right around midnight. You want my... Nope, hold on. Let me start that one again. That was close though, right? It's such a tragedy when you lose the gravity. It's gonna be all right when it's after midnight. You want my fingerprint, but I left my blueprint. There you go. Try to give me 3 words. I dropped the ball, but I'll pick it up and I'll make a call. There you go. I even added to it. It's midnight. You got me feeling all right. Spitting rhymes. Was it worth the 5 G's? I hope you don't mind me. I got Zeno paying money for the spitting rhymes, but I'll be dropping dimes. I'll get it right on time. You guys want to see the last clip, or is that it? Should we get the fuck out of here, or should we keep it going here? All right, and then this one is called Ratting the Rats, Returning the Favor, and it'll just speak for itself. You know, sometimes you just got to pay the rats back. That guy killed the other guy, so I killed that guy. I got him for you, buddy. And I went up and I killed the other guy.
He's going across the bridge. He's about to fall. He just fell. Damn. Alright.
That's what you get for being a rat. Look at your teammate right there. Come back here, rat. I was talking to that rat. Hold still, hold still.
I swear. I'll even give you the deep if you got it.
Come here, rat. There you go. Those are the 3 new ones. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So, you guys want to check this out. I ended up getting another phone case. Not because there was anything wrong with the one, but I'm used to the ones with the kickstand. So we're going to unbox the kick. So I got one with a little kickstand on it. Tell me what you think. And then I got screen protector and then the screen protector for the camera lens on the back. It's just basic. See, and then it's got the kickstand on the back. So, nothing crazy. Should we put it on the phone? Should we put it on the phone? And then I have the other one for backup if I need to. Thank you. Kind of a little bit iffy on the... Oh no, it works. Well, there we go. It's on the phone now. But what I didn't do is put the camera lens things on, so that was stupid. Somebody call 911. Let's look at these. We'll watch some TikToks. I'm glad you like the clips. I love Arc Raiders. Remember when I saw, I told you about that? I found this game and I pre-ordered it. Before it even before the beta came out, that Server Slam came out, I pre-ordered that Arc Raiders. I'm like, this is going to be a cool game because I found it because it was a lot like, well, it was a similar genre as, whatchamacallit, Arena Breakout Infinite. And so I pre-ordered it, and then we played the Server Slam, and I'm like, this game is going to be so good. And then when the game came out, it was just like, it had me hook, line, and sinker. Like when people ask me what my favorite games are, it'll easily be Gears of War and Arc Raiders. I mean, I love the game. I'm enamored with it. Even when I rage at it, or I get ratted, or I just, the Arc machines kick my ass, it's just, the game is amazing. Sad Cyberpunk isn't there. It's up there. I said, I can't list every game 1 and 2. Cyberpunk is not my all-time favorite. Gears of War, and then Arc Raiders, Cyberpunk, Red Dead, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry's, those are all, you know, those are up there. They're just not the top one. So there's a little, can't really see it. It goes over the lens on the back. Let's test the camera out to make sure I got it on there right. Hope that's not going to affect it being in the case, but we'll find out. If it is, I'll just pull it off. I can't find my camera. There it is. Perfect. Oh, that's the wrong side. Perfect. Okay. Then we also have, and they gave me 2. They gave me a second one. Yeah, it was, dude, did it ever do any fun? It's done a couple funny things on me though. Like all of a sudden, like today, like something on the side kept wanting to like slide open, and I'm like, no, I'm trying to look at my Discord, and then the flashlight started going crazy. But it's a fucking amazing phone, so I think it just needed to be restarted. Clean the screen. Okay, that's probably why. Okay. Which I'm gonna do right now, because this thing came with little screen wipes. First, we're going to do the wet. It says wet. He said real good. Rub it down real good. Well, that's why I got the screen protectors. Don't take it out of the case to do it. Bro, I had to put the thing on. Yeah, I got to put that and then the screen protector on, and then it'll go back in the case. But it gave me like it gave me like 3 more packs of these. So if I clean it again. Yeah, are you not listening to me? You're not hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth? Yes, I'm going to right now. It's in here. It's right here. Look. That's going on next. Okay, we did a really good wipe down. Now we're going to dry it off without touching the screen. Okay. Then we're going to put this thing on here. Excuse me, guys. Got that from the mobiles. Yeah. Ah. There. I got it. There we go. We're all done. We got our screen protector on. And then we got our case on, and then there's the lens screen protector. So not only do we have this, we have the lens protected. So since I knew that already, I had unlocked my 6X Pro for him to simply swap SIMs and go. Oh, you were here. It was a whole thing to get his phone transferred to work on a T-Mobile. Yeah, remember? Yeah. When Zeno gave me the other one, I was crying almost. It was so freaking much work, and it took me over a week to get it done. Yeah. So on the back, before I put the phone case on, there's one of it was.
I just watched you fall down.
One of these, and they gave me a second one of these. So that covers the camera lens under the phone case. And then, you know, this thing, well, the real thing's on there. This was the cover, but, and then now it's got the screen protector on the front. So now we're all protected. So the screen's protected. Kind of on there crooked, but. There we go. Now it's all on there even. So we're all done. Screen protector on the lens. Underneath the phone case. Screen protector on the front. I got to get a couple little spots out. And now we got a kickstand. And we got it on there pretty damn good too. So we're all good. Yeah, so we got screen protector and everything, guys. Oops. So I shouldn't have any more problems like that little gimmicky thing, so. And they gave me, actually, It gave me another one of the camera lens protectors if ever something happens. And a second one of these. Some dust absorber. I don't know what those are. Oh. And it gave me like 3 more packs of the wipes and dryer things. So I got backups. And I'm going to keep your case as another backup if something happens to the one that I have. So we'll be set on making sure our phone stays protected. Yeah, and I don't want you to think that I didn't like it or want it. I'm gonna keep it obviously, but I needed the kickstand thing because like when I sit at like my lunch and stuff like that, and I'm just eating by myself, I kind of like to have it propped up, or even over here when I set it on my desk now, instead of trying to stand it up and it slides, I can have it just set up over on my right hand side, like with the kickstand. Yeah. See, when you lay it down, it's hard to do that, but you know, and then it'll be like this. So now it's all super protected. We got backups of everything. We'll put that in the main drawer, and now we're all set, guys. Thank you, Zeno. Well, I know that wasn't from you, but you know what I mean. For the phone. That phone has wireless charging. Oh, really? Oh, like, because, like, the thing that... Oh, shit, I should see if... You know what? I should see if my mom... You're talking about the thing that sits on those little round chargers and you just put it on there, right? Because I think my mom said the new phone that she got doesn't work. I'm going to go see if the thing that she has works. When I stop the podcast, I'm going to go out there and we'll try that out and see if that works. If that works, that'll be cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there we go. So now our phone is taken care of, and now it'll be in good shape for a while. Somebody call 911. Tyler, welcome in, buddy. I did see you come in. I was showing off the phone, but I saw you. So there we go. So now our phone should be good to go. What up? I was wondering if you were going to make the Fortnite event today, but I didn't see you show up. So I was like, well, hopefully we're still doing Star Wars tonight, right? Do I want to know something crazy? Of course, we always want to know something crazy. Speaking of crazy, he just came into the podcast chat. Oh, see what I did there? My phone is bigger than the new one. Is it really? Like the screen size? It's bigger than the other phone. I don't know where I put that thing either. It's huge. Well, you know what they say about a guy with a huge phone. I mean... But yeah. The 6X Pro is a giant, but the 8 is slightly smaller. I kind of like bigger ones because I got bigger hands, and you know, I like big stuff. But that's just the phone, but you can see like the size difference. Can you believe that? No, look at it. I don't have to deal with that anymore, you guys. Look at that. That was my phone right there. But bigger than the even older 5G that was your old one? Yeah. Glue failure. Dude, seriously. Oh, I knew it wasn't you, and I probably dropped it once or twice before I got a case on it, I think, but... The only thing that you had was that little crack that's down there. You can't see it with the lighting. But, yeah, look how bad that got. Tyler, this is what I was using for a long time. you can see like inside the phone and shit. I literally had it rubber band. Dreamy, you guys saw it. I think you guys all saw it, how I had it rubber band together. No more of that. All right, we're all looking good. Woo! Shiny, clean, protected. We got a kickstand. In fact, we're going to use the kickstand right now. We're going to put it up on the kickstand. Right next to... There we go. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. But those days are over. Yes, we are. And we've got it... This one's super protected. I never did get screen protectors for the other one. Or a screen cover or anything. But now we got it. And I like that little lens one too on the back. The lens protector for the camera lenses. I like that too. Damn, if duct tape, it was close to it, buddy. It was close to it, but you can't duct tape the phone part. But I did have a strip that went like along the part of the phone, like around here, and it was rubber band to try to hold it, and it still didn't. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. Yeah, it was just something better than you had. Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't bother with it. I mean, the phone case I had on it wasn't even the phone case that went with it, bro. Like, I just used this one that I had because it had the kickstand on it too. But this, you could see how the camera lens, it was a narrow one. So when I would take pictures, there would be like a shadow along like one of the edges because it was partly covering it. But like I could even probably show, here, let me see if I can find like a picture that came out with it. There's one of me like and my daughter. Here, hold on, when I took. Well, you can even see, like, I don't know if you could tell here. Yeah, see how it has, like, right here? It's dark. That is all dark from the thing covering it. No, man, I am definitely not, like, complaining at all. I'm just saying. But we got a good phone case. We got a good backup to the phone case. We got a lens protector for the camera. We got a lens protector for the front of the phone. The phone is glued solid in one piece. No cracks on the lens. We're good to go. So I have all that good stuff. So I have all those goodies. So after a while, when this one wears out, we'll replace the little protective covers and we're good. And then if something happens to that case, we got a backup. Yeah. God, better than what I had. Remember the whole reason you sent me the other phone in the first place? God, the phone that I had before that, man, that little... God damn it!
One more game and then come to bed.
Okay.
One more game.
Alright.
Fucking
One
tablet.
more game and then come back. One more game and then...
My tablet fell on my keyboard, sorry. I think that was like a phone from 2010 you originally had. Yeah. Something like that. It was, yeah, it was a Moto G Play. And God, it was bad. Worst thing I'd ever had, but you know, again, like, I couldn't, like, I mean, I couldn't complain because I got it for free, but it was a bad phone. It was a bad phone. I would never recommend the Moto G Play no matter what fucking era you get it. It was an absolutely terrible phone. It got to the point where, I mean, you know, like I couldn't even open applications. It would take like several minutes just to get my text message to open up. It was, oh my God, it was horrendous. It was an absolute nightmare. It was literally inoperable. And I was like, if I don't get a new phone soon, and this was before I even got my disability, I think. I'm like, my doctors aren't going to be able to get a hold of me, any of that stuff. Oh, and just a heads up. That's not it. Literally after the day after literally after I got a form that said like, so anyway, this is for to get my official Part B in my insurance. The general enrollment is open now, so I'll have that taken care of here shortly. Since they dropped the ball on it. So we'll have all that, and then we're gonna find a place here soon in Montana, and then Cutter's moving. One way or another, Cutter's moving. Hopefully, I've gotten like CJ and stuff. If they can work it out, they're gonna help me. At the very least, pack up the U-Haul. But we might even, if I can get a couple people to come down here and we get the truck loaded up, we'll all just road trip up to Montana. I mean, it'll take a couple days, but could you imagine a road trip like that, guys? I'm gonna have to do it myself if I have to, but we got like a fucking armada, a fucking carpool. So hopefully, like CJ might be able to help me. I know. Crazy. I mean, that would be rough for you to ask you because you'd have to come all the way from Michigan to here to go to Montana. But hey, you could be my truck buddy. But then, how would you get your car up there? When are you thinking? I'm gonna be out by the end of June. My daughter wanted me to stay for my birthday, her birthday, which is the 23rd. Mine's June 2nd. Hers is June 23rd. And then that final week, if you know, depending on when I'm allowed to like get into my place, it's gonna be end of June, maybe the very beginning of July. And then I'm gonna load up a truck and I'm gonna drive a U-Haul to Montana. And if somebody's able to go with me, great. If people are able to follow me, great. If not, I'm gonna figure it out, broken or not. I don't have a ton of crazy stuff. The most important stuff is gonna be all my computer stuff and electronics and everything, of course. But I really don't have like I don't have furniture. I've got this piece of shit single bed back here that I'm gonna eventually get rid of. Because if I make a room a studio, I might just sleep on the futon in the living room. It's gonna be just me, at least that's the plan. And then another room for my daughter, like a mobile home or something, but and then I just have boxes of stuff. Don't do the futon. It's just something I'm thinking of. Oh, I lived and slept on one before, I know. It's not great. When I was living in my apartments, that's all I had were futons, and I slept on a futon full time. But I'm not gonna say no. What the fuck is that? I'm not gonna say no, but that's not gonna happen. Well, it would be at the word, like, even if it was like you come down here, fly down here, we pick you up, my parents pick you up, then we hop in the U-Haul, because I'm not bringing a car, because I'm not getting a car until after I move. A little pickup truck up there, a little SUV, because I don't want to drag a fucking car up there. I'm just going to drag my shit, get into my place, there are bus systems, and then I'll worry about a vehicle after that, and then I think Dreamy might be helping out. So, if anything, you have a ride to an airport, so there's possibilities. Get a loft bed, high ceiling studio with a loft bed. I'm not moving into a studio. I'm not moving into an apartment. I'm either moving into a mobile home or an inexpensive house that is kind of a fixer-upper that they don't, you know, but I'm not getting an apartment. Not a studio, not an apartment. It's not going to happen. So, it's either a mobile home or not. A mobile home, yeah, and that's what I figured. I'll have a living space, and then I know there's two bedroom mobile homes. I lived in one with my ex-wife's father, so yeah, I'm going for a 2-bedroom. If not, the 1-bedroom will be a studio, and then you know the living room will be a place, and then my daughter will have a place. She loves hanging out with me. But I'm gonna look for one with 2-bedroom, but it's gonna be a mobile home. Unless I get really lucky on like a cool, like maybe fixer-up kind of home, where they're not like expecting like too much. But no, I can't do an apartment. I just can't. Definitely not a studio. Yeah. So, starting here now that it's February, I'm really gonna look hard onto it because once they say like what time I can move in, then I got to plan on everything at that point. So, you had a 3-bedroom? Right on. They make some long trailers. Like I said, I'm just trying to live simple. Hold on, my like left ear just went. So, most likely like a cool, mobile home, maybe on its own piece of property, maybe just, not with a bunch of them, or like a really, I don't need a fucking big 4-bedroom house, just something affordable and nice. So we'll see. But that's gonna be cracking down as soon as I know where I'm moving and what I have. I'll show you guys. And then I'll make plans, Tyler. I mean, it's just that out there, if, I'm not saying anybody has to. I'll probably do it on my own. But I don't have a ton of stuff, the desk, stuff like that, so. A 97-bedroom with 407 acres of land. Yeah, I could totally afford that on my disability. That's why I'm living in my parents' spare bedroom. Yep. What was I thinking, man? All I got to do is find a 97-bedroom mansion on 407 acres of land. That's an oddly specific number, by the way. And a 4-mile road to get to it, because I want to walk 4 miles down to the mailbox every morning. Check my mail. You'll go in on half? All right. Well, I get the majority of the rooms, though. So I get 90, you get like 7. You and your girl got to share 7 bedrooms. Do you think you can handle that? I'll take the other 90. I'll have the greatest fucking studio ever, man. I'll be like, oh, we're going to go to this camera, but it takes me like an hour to get to it. So I got to go down 7 hallways, up a staircase, down an elevator. No stairs. Fuck that shit. Cutter ain't doing stairs. He said less for me to clean and deal. You know what's funny, bruh? You know you're a whipped puppy when you say you're the one cleaning. I'm kidding. You're a good guy. I'm just giving you shit. I don't have room to talk. Although, like, for people, like, if I ever met, like, another I would have bent over backwards to do anything for that girl. So, that house, because I would have probably been doing this full time, not able to work. She was going to work. I would have had that house cleaned. I would have had dinners. For the right people, man, you'll do anything. You'll bend over fucking left, right, upwards, downwards, in and out. So I was just kidding. But yeah, it would be 7 less bedrooms for you to clean. With an intercom system. Tyler, board meeting. Tyler, one room will be a board meeting where we'll do the, oh my God, one room. That's a total couch podcast. One that's like a board meeting room for the game. And I expect You know, because I hope that you guys all stay in my life for the rest of how long I have left. But when I do move and get settled, I expect to see you guys. If you guys don't help me, if somebody doesn't end up helping me move, like Tyler, if you find a way, if CJ finds a way, and you guys don't actually get to see the place and stuff, I expect my door is open to everybody anytime. I mean, let me know ahead of time, because I don't want you pulling up and walking in the door while I'm masturbating or anything crazy like that. But anyway, streaming, sorry, streaming. But I expect you guys to come visit me at some point or another. You guys are going to have to come down and hang out. I'll probably be living by myself. I'll be alone. You know, no snuggle bunny, no butterfly. So you guys better be coming. Yeah, always knock. Always tell me you're coming. Tell me when you pull up and knock before you walk in. I don't give a fuck if you tell me I'm outside the door. Or you're gonna knock. Hello, baptized in battery acid. Isn't that quite the name? Oh boy. Why are we scared? Everybody, why is baptized? I would be scared too. One room will just have a plaque on it all times that says Dream Roses. Yeah. Dream Rose is the legend. Well, I can't wait to see the answer to this one. Why are we scared? No, what are you doing? Granted, I haven't had any Librium since the 30th. Somebody Google that. Chlordiazepoxide, formerly branded as Librium, is a long-acting benzodiazepine, used for short-term treatment of severe anxiety, acute alcohol withdrawal, and preoperative fear. It works by enhancing. So, do you want to explain more? We'll wait. I'm curious as to what you're scared about, why you haven't had any. We're gonna need more context. And I asked this of everybody. What's with the gamer tag or the Twitch name? Baptized in battery acid. Where did that come from? Okay. Well, I called EMS one day because I went 14 hours without the booze, and then a sudden, out of nowhere, overwhelming sensation of impending doom washed over me, and it felt so real, like I was going to die. Told them I wanted to get clean off the alcohol because it was probably withdrawals that caused it. And they sent me home with that prescription. I didn't finish it. Now I feel like the benzo plus the booze is going to enhance the withdrawals tenfold. So why are you taking it in the first place? I'm assuming you're taking it because you have a problem with alcohol? And you're not supposed to mix alcohol and pills anyway. Well, to prevent withdrawal symptoms like seizures and alcohol. Yeah. Well, to prevent withdrawal symptoms like seizures and alcohol. So are you drinking now? So are you an alcoholic? Is that why? And like how did you find the podcast? Because I'm an alcoholic. I drank for 34 years. I almost died 8 months after I quit 2.5 years ago, and then I had to get a liver transplant. When they told me I was gonna die, they told me I was gonna die, I stopped drinking. That was 8 months before I still almost died. I don't remember ever going through withdrawals other than the fact that I was dying, because my body was pushing stuff in there. I was searching for some tags for sobriety. So are you drinking right now? Well, you came to the right place. Okay, well, so that's a little bit about me. So I'm a I'm a recovering alcoholic. I'll always be a recovering alcoholic. I drank for 34 years. When I was 51, the doctors told me that if I had another beer, I would die because I got a job at a hospital, had a reaction to the shot, and they found out I had severe cirrhosis of the liver. And then I quit, and 8 months after quitting, that was my decision right there. And the fact that I have my daughter, and I quit for 8 months, and then 8 months later, I slipped into a coma because I got an ulcer that developed in my gut, and they put me under for surgery for that, and I didn't wake up for 2.5 weeks. And then they had to get me strong enough even to get the liver transplant. I was turned down by 2 doctors and 2 hospitals because the risk was too high. And I somehow got lucky enough. Stanford, California took a chance on me. I got a liver transplant. There was no even guarantee I was going to survive that. And I'm now 2 years and counting survived with my liver transplant. And March 3rd will be 3 years sober and counting. If you're going to stop drinking, like, one, you shouldn't be drinking and having medication. The medication, if it's not helping, but if you're still drinking now, you've got to quit cold turkey. You've got to stop. Wow, congratulations. I'm glad you're still here with us. Well, thank you. And I mean, I don't know what level of alcohol you're drinking, how long you've been drinking, how many years. I don't preach to people. I've been drinking since 15 and I'm 35 now. So you've been drinking for 20 years. I started drinking when I was 19 and I stopped at 51. So whatever that math is, 31, 33, whatever years. Well, I started drinking at 17. I'm sorry. Starting drinking at 15 is crazy. Starting to drink at 15 is crazy. I don't know, like, your family history, if your dad was a drinker, but that's, so you've been drinking for 20 years now. You're 35 years old. I'm going to tell you this right now. At 35 years old, you have an absolute chance to save your life. I started drinking at 19 and I didn't stop till 51 and it still almost killed me. 34 years of it. You've been drinking for 20 years. That's pretty high, and you're 35. But if you stop now, one, your liver is gonna hopefully have a chance to recover if you stop now. But yeah, brother, I dare you to pour out all of your booze right now. Pour it in the drain. Yeah, you got to stop right now. You got to go talk to a doctor, and you got to start the process of doing things to take care of your body. I know it's difficult, but drinking is doing nothing. It's poison in your body. I don't preach anything. You're gonna do with your life what you want. But alcohol in your body is poison. There's zero reason for alcohol to be in your body. And if you've been drinking for 20 years and you're at this point right now, alcohol grabs a hold of you. You just gotta stop right now and just pour it out. Literally call an AA meeting, go get a doctor, go get a GI doctor, get yourself checked out, and get on the road, because you have a chance to save your life. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you do not want to end up like I did. Because not only did I have to get a liver transplant after almost dying, there are so many outside repercussions that you never see until after all that stuff. Apply for Medicaid. Are you like apply for Medicaid? Oh, in your state that you're in? Go to urgent care. Somebody's out there. You can find a way. You keep getting denied for Medicaid. Why do you keep getting denied for Medicaid, if I might ask? Like, do you work and stuff like that? Like, are you currently working? Like, I'm going to ask you some questions a little bit about your story here. Normally, the only reason that you get denied for Medicaid is if you're making too much money, or you have another source of income that's above what they say is okay. But other than that, you work a part-time job at a fast food place. You just keep applying. There's somebody that will help you. Does that part-time place that not offer insurance of any kind? Even part-time, if you're working, are you working at least 25 hours? No what? But they still deny me, and I get denied for disability too from my heart condition. Well, a friend of mine just got denied from her disability. That's rough. Employees offer no, but if you work over 25 hours, even though it's part-time, you qualify as like a full-time employee for insurance. It's if you work 20 hours or less, unless the things have changed. But in the jobs that I've worked, in the areas that I've worked, if you're at least 25 hours, you qualify for insurance, because you technically qualify for the first full-time or whatever. But I could be wrong. And even under Medicaid, my job here requires for crew members to work full-time to get benefits like insurance, and you can only work part-time then. Okay, and that's fine. I mean, and that's the case, right? But if you can't get insurance through your job and you're only working part-time, what is Medicaid telling you that they're denying you? But, I would have to go look at the paperwork again. Well, you should find out what it is that they're denying you for and why they're denying you. But I will say this right now. I forgot what I was going to say. That's part of what I did. My brain cells don't work. But, I mean, the number one thing that you need to do is you gotta stop drinking, man. You're 35, so nothing to do with child support. Well, you're lucky, because I deal with that on top of everything else. Part of what alcohol did to me is it ruined my marriage, and I lost full custody of my daughter. So there's a lot more that goes into it. But the first thing to do is stop drinking. That's what's gonna start you on the path to getting healthy is just stop drinking cold turkey. If you have alcohol in your house right now, like, get rid of it. Just get rid of it and don't. Like, alcohol isn't something that you can wean off of or rely on medications or any of that. You just gotta fucking stop. Like, you literally have to stop. It's cold turkey or nothing. Because you're just gonna drink and you're gonna want more. And you're 35 years old, buddy. You're 35 years old. I'm 53 years old now, living at my fucking parents' house because of what I did to myself, and I almost died, and I had to get a liver transplant. You may not get lucky enough to get a liver transplant, let alone survive the liver transplant. Like, you have your whole life still ahead of you at 35 years old. Well, that's what I was going to do. I stopped, and 14 hours later, I almost, I don't know, I had that seizure or blacked out or whatever it was that made me feel like I was going to die. That is why they gave me the Librium. Yeah, I mean, I understand that you're on medication. That's another reason to not drink, is you don't want to mix those kind of things with alcohol. No good can come from that. I don't know what, I mean, the alcohol could have caused the blackout. Because I'm going to tell you some, if you want to know some experiences that I had, I literally think I was actually dying with some of the stuff that was going on in my head, and I had blackouts and everything. My AST levels were good. My alt SGPT was at 54. Right. My numbers were bad. Have they given you, like, well, I don't know, last time you went to a doctor, if they did like a MELD score on there? I don't know if you're aware of what that is. That's like your overall score of, like, to see like what damage is going on in your body. And mine was at a 37 out of 40. So I was like, if you're a 40 on the MELD scale, you're basically dead. But your AST levels and ALT levels, yeah, that doesn't necessarily, I mean, those are just numbers and they can spike. At the time of the test, your numbers could have been fine. But it could be causing other problems in your body, because I can tell you, when your liver gets affected, it's not just your liver. Your liver is as important in your body as your heart. Without a fucking liver, like, lots of things don't, because everything passes through your liver on its way out. Everything passes through your liver. Speaking of which, I have to take meds. I take meds 5 times a day, because if I don't, then I'll die. I have to take meds 5 times a day to keep my liver and my body talking to each other. Give me 1 second. You should have that done. MELD score is important, especially when you're like going to get a liver transplant. I mean, then you got to qualify for one. You don't want to get to that level. I mean, drinking for 20 years, your liver is probably not happy with you. The other issue is the fact that I can't stop working to go to rehab, because if I do, my girl would lose our place to live because she can't afford all the bills on her own. Otherwise, I would check into rehab. And I know, and that sucks. You know, Alcoholics Anonymous is free. Use that as your rehab. Go to meetings. But the first thing you have to do is you just have to stop. If it's literally a problem you've been drinking for 20 years, buddy, you can stop it now, because I'm telling you, all the factors that go against you is not only do you have to like qualify for a liver transplant, you have to hope one shows up. You have to hope a hospital takes you. You have to hope they get a liver. You have to hope that they're going to do it, you know, do the surgery on you. You're going to have to hope that the transplant takes. You're going to have to hope that it keeps taking. You know, you don't, at 35 years old, your body is young enough that you have enough time to recuperate. But I mean, if I would have stopped at 35, I probably never would have needed a liver transplant. I probably never would have needed, I wouldn't be in situations that I'm in. Try to find a job to work more. The more you work, the less time you have to drink. Right? If you're working more, I don't know if there's like a physical reason that you can't work more than a part-time job, or if that's all that you can find, but then do it. And I hope that's what you're doing it. Pour it out. Like, pour everything out in your house. Every single thing in your house right now. Pour it out, throw it away, and don't touch it again. Don't go to the store and buy it. Don't have people come over that drink. Just pour it out. Like, I'm telling you right now, if you stop now, I'm not saying by any means, because I don't know what your body is, how it's dealing with it. But 20 years of drinking, you're 35 years old, buddy. You got time to save yourself. You do not want to go through what I've gone through. Not for 1 second. Not for 1 second. Everything that I've lost, everything I've done to my body, letting my daughter down, not having money, I'm living with my folks. It's ridiculous. So it's your heart issue that keeps you from working. I have frequent episodes of supraventricular tachycardia, heart rates at 230. Yikes. Well, I can tell you right now, alcohol's not helping that. Alcohol's not helping that, especially if it's your body's reacting to it. That will help if you stop. But have you ever thought about, like work from home jobs? Because when I moved them, I'm on disability. I got lucky enough to qualify, although it took me over a year to qualify. But I'm on disability, so I stream and podcast full time. But I'm probably gonna maybe look into some. There are like work from home jobs, right? Data entry jobs, something like that. I don't know if you're on your phone right now or a computer, but that's something to look into that maybe supplements income. And I'm telling you, but maybe working at home, until you really get off the alcohol. You want to stay busy. That's one of the most important things you want to do is stay busy, so you have a reason where you don't drink. Stay busy as you can. I know you have your heart issues. Do you know if there is such thing as online aid? Absolutely. I used to do Zoom meetings when I was hospitalized for my liver transplant, before and after. There are Zoom meetings for online alcoholism, 1000%, because they know people have lives. Look, we can even look it up here. We'll just look up top 10 online counseling sites. BetterHelp, Regain. You can go look at Alcohol Anonymous in your area. They have online Zoom meetings that you can do. Can you link some to me, please? My mod right there just dropped one in the chat. I need to quit. I have a 2-year-old daughter, and I don't want her to watch her dad die from the booze. Okay, let me explain something to you. Stick around for a second, unless you're planning on leaving. I have a daughter that's 16 years old. For the first 14 years of her life, I was an absolute idiot alcoholic. I almost took my father away from her. Because I chose alcohol over everything. I used to drink in front of my daughter. It was bad. And then this Christmas, so last June she turned 16. This Christmas she didn't get me anything like materialistic. She wrote me a letter, and in that letter, she wrote how proud of me that she was. And the thing that keeps me going is definitely my daughter. Last year in September, I lost my girlfriend. She passed away, and a lot of people were worried that I was going to start drinking again. And I did not, because I couldn't do that to the memory of my late girlfriend. I wasn't going to do that to my daughter again and take her father away from her a second time and a permanent time. Because if I drink again, it will kill me. So you got to do it for your daughter, buddy. You have a 2-year-old daughter. You have to do it for her. That has to be the sole reason. You don't need any other reason on this planet right now than to do it for that 2-year-old daughter who may never see her father or understand her father because something could happen between she gets old enough to be really self-aware. You want her to know the sober dad, right? Now, she's 2. She's not going to comprehend things. You get sober, she's never going to have to know what you were like drunk. She'll never have to see it. Not if you get sober, when you get sober. It really makes me hate myself that I have this. It's a disease. I have it too. But alcohol takes a control over people like us. It's a disease. It's you know, it's something that unfortunately it's people like us, we're not strong enough to battle that demon, but we are. You know, that it gets a hold of you, but now that you know that you have to quit, you got to stop. And you got to look at your 2-year-old daughter. Every time you go to pick up a drink, literally look at your daughter. That's all you have to do. One, you don't ever want your daughter to have to grow up without her father. And you don't want her to ever know that what you're like drunk. Like, you don't want her to ever have to see that. Let her know who you are really by being sober. And she'll only ever know sober. And so that's all you ever have to do. Sometimes I wish that alcohol was still prohibited and illegal. Yeah, well, I know. Alcohol is evil. It's an absolute evil poison. It's the worst thing out there besides opiates. It is. There's nothing good. People don't understand. That's the thing, is there's nothing good at all. Alcohol. It's poison. Whether a drop or a bottle or 1,000 bottles, it's all poison. It does nothing good for anybody. It might make you feel good, but that's just a delusion. That's not really you feeling good. That's your body just poisoning you, and then that's the after effects of it. So don't hate yourself. Just beat it. Beat alcohol and do it now. You came to the right place, man. I'm like I said, I started a podcast to tell my story and advocate to help people change their lives, whether it's just a little bit or a lot. You came to the right place. I can tell you stories. I can show you pictures. I'll scare the shit out of you to get you to stop if I have to. Like, you don't want to know half the things that I had to go through. You know, I'll just touch on a perfect example. Do you want to go 4 months eating only 10 ice chips an hour? Does that sound like a diet that you want to have? Because one, you can't swallow food or anything because it'll go into a weak lung that you've weakened by drinking so much. 10 ice chips an hour for 4 months. That doesn't sound like a pretty fun diet. I know you want to lose some weight, but that's not the way to do it. That's just a tiny little thing of repercussions that happen. The good thing is you found yourself in a stream of understanding people and in a stream of someone who has been through it. Yeah, buddy, I don't want anybody to ever go through what I did. Not ever. I mean, not ever. Yeah, I am all skinny, except my gut looks like I have a basketball in there. Yeah. And when you stop drinking, buddy, a lot of that will go away. You know, and hope that that's the only thing that it is just the alcohol. You stop drinking, that'll go away. I got to 400. Here, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something, and let me find it first before I show it to you. As soon as I find it, because my fucking computer is like a piece of shit. Yeah, I am fighting so hard not to go get one more drink. This is the toughest shit ever. Just sit right here and talk to us, man. Don't go get the drink. You should have poured the alcohol out. Tell your girlfriend right now to go pour out whatever alcohol you have left. Just do it. And then just sit here and talk to us, you know? We'll sit here all night if we have to. You know, like, don't do it. I'm just telling you, don't do it. That's all, and then that's perfect. That's what we're here for. This is the very reason why I started the podcast. I do so many other things, but this is exactly why I started the podcast. So sit and talk to us. Trying to find something for you. So what is it? So you said you work part-time? So what kind of things do you like to do? Are you a gamer? I'm a hardcore gamer. I stream. I stream full-time and then I podcast. But are you a gamer at all? Anything like that? Or like, what are you into? You used to game, used to do it a lot until, well, you know, well, here's the thing. Let me tell you about that. My life revolved around booze, but I was synonymous with drinking and gaming. I couldn't game if I wasn't drinking. I hated it. So after I got home from the liver transplant, when I picked up gaming in June of 24, again, it was the first time I had gamed sober. And let me tell you, man, it's amazing. I sit here with this right here, full of Purple Powerade Zero. It is the greatest drink on the fucking planet. I call it the nectar of the gods. And I used to get so drunk that I would pass out while playing a game with a controller in my hand, and I'd wake up to 100 messages asking where I was trying to get into a match with some people. Get back into gaming and stop drinking. Grape is 100%. Yes, Purple Powerade Zero is the nectar of the gods. Look at the emote that was made for me. Dreamy, pop the emote. Because I don't even like to use the cheers emotes in Twitch channels. So we created one. Purple Powerade Zero is the nectar of the gods. Not the sugar one. Purple Powerade Zero. Right there. Here, you can't even game without drinking? I didn't think I ever could do, and I've been doing it for 2 years, bro. And I'm so much better at gaming. Okay, when you get back, I'm going to show you some stuff. But I'm going to tell everybody right now, a lot of this is probably of a graphic nature, so... we'll be careful. Swap the alcohol with Powerade. That's it. Every time you want to drink, game and drink a Purple Powerade Zero. It's got electrolytes, and it's delicious, and it's zero sugar, and it's 0 calories, and it's good for you. Not Coca-Cola. No, 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 no. Don't drink soda. Soda is just as bad for your body. Soda is, all the carbonation eats you up. Don't drink soda. You need to drink water, tea, Purple Powerade Zero, fucking drink milk. Drink, you know, I don't know, you know, it's not good to have a ton of sugar, but apple juice, any of that kind of stuff. You're gonna go smoke a cig, you should. Well, I wasn't a smoker, so I can't speak for that too much, but maybe that's not the greatest idea. Take us with you. Yeah, are you on the phone? Are you on your phone? Why don't you hop on the phone, and then while you're smoking your cigarette, I'm going to show you some pictures. There goes AI writing a story. But the AI story is damn accurate. Let's observe habitat in its natural habitat in the wilds of Cutter Couchpot. A new follower emerges from the digital underbrush, battles the siren call of the bottle, seeking refuge in chat and support from the pack. Music plays a soothing balm while the community rallies with links and cheers. A moment of solidarity as they swap tales of struggle and hope for a brighter tomorrow. Give me a minute to log into mobile. Yeah, that is. AI did call it. It is a great read. Good. While he's doing that, guys, give me 1 second. Nobody will have a name color similar to this. God damn, Dreamy. Pick a color and stick to it, damn it. Okay. So this, I'm going to show you some stuff here, buddy. Everybody, just so you guys are aware. A lot of this stuff is borderline, like, you know, graphic. That's why I have the settings I do on. So this is when I found out that I went in, so I got a job working at a hospital. Ironically, the hospital I ended up in the ICU in, the intensive care unit, because I was dying. I had to get shots to work at the hospital, and I reacted to the shots, and they're like, you should go to the doctor. My boss is like, go to the ER and show the doctor, because we pulled up my sleeve. And this is I'll show you some stuff. I need to be graphic. I need something to scare the ever-loving shit out of me. Well, dying and leaving your daughter behind is the number one. That's the number one thing, and that's where what your drinking is going to lead to. You've already gone on 20 years. You've got to stop now. But so I had a reaction. My arm was in pain, and we pulled up my sleeve, and then this is what it looked like. It's going to take a second for these pictures to load. So that was how it started. That was all the way around my arm. All the way around my arm. That was from getting shots up on my shoulder. And then it progressed. And it started looking like that. It moved all the way up my shoulder and down my arm. And then it eventually made it all the way down my entire arm. All the way down to my forearm. That's what was going on. That's when they put me in the hospital and they diagnosed me with severe cirrhosis of the liver. I started to swell up, so my ankle started like looking like this. That's not the worst one. They got really fat. I got really swollen. My feet got huge. That was down one of my thighs or something like. I don't remember how I took that picture. And then I'm trying to find all the other pictures that I had. So here's, you can see my leg. Did you ever have any types of pain in the liver area or pre-warning signs? Oh yeah, dude. You can see how big my legs are. Look how swollen they are. It looks almost comical. Like it almost looks like the movie where they make people fat. Like look at my feet and stuff. Like my leg was all one thing. Because of my liver was starting to push out. Yeah, I started having pains. And so what I would start having pains in my abdomen. I'd have these weird feelings like throughout my body. Like when after I would drink and then I would be hungover, like I would have pains all throughout my abdomen. And I would just cover it up by drinking more, and it just made it worse and worse and worse. And then, here's what my belly started looking at like when my liver started pushing out. It got really big, and actually, yeah, this was just me in the hospital. That's probably a sign that there's something going on, buddy. And all that you're doing, this was, I had to eat through a tube for 4.5 months. This was literally days before I went to Stanford. They literally fed me through a tube for 4 months. They ran a tube through my nose, down into my, wrapped around my stomach, and then went into my small intestine. I've had a reaction too, but it went away. I can show you if you have Discord. I do. It's the same as, it's just Cutterdawg52 is my Discord name. Like, this is how bad I looked. This is me in the hospital. I got really thin. This is when they had to put me on dialysis and they ran it through my neck. But you can see how they literally had to zip tie this thing to stay in my nose. This was my daughter when she came to see me one time in the hospital. That was me and my daughter when I was hospitalized, one of the very many long times. It's not severe, but after this is when all the weird feelings started happening. Hold on, some of my pictures don't want to load. That's my scar on my abdomen right here from the liver transplant. Went all the way across my abdomen. Those were from the staples. They had to put staples in me. And then this is a scar from the tubes that they used to stick into my gut to pull out fluid. They pulled out like 5,500 cc's of fluid at a time when my liver was rejecting. I'm showing these to show you how bad it got. This is when they had to pull teeth because of my infection. Look how sick I look. My face is fucking peeling. Just DM it to me. Just DM it to Cutterdawg52. You just have to friend me. And then you can DM it to me. And then we won't show it here on the podcast or anything like that. It's just for me. Oh, here you go. This is what I looked like when I was really bad. That is what my abdomen looks like. It was all deformed. It was swollen. You guys, I know these are gross pictures. This is what my abdomen looked like. It was swollen. This was because my liver was pushing fluid out into my body. And then this is me now. Not fat anymore. I won't show my scar again. I do have a scar still. Will be there forever. They're part of what happened in the reason to not drink or quit drinking. That's just the physical things that happened to me, and that's not all of it. I got stories for hours that will scare the shit out of you. Things that were stuck in me in places that I didn't want them to go. I had things running arterially through my veins, all the way up my arms, down my neck, through my carotid artery, into my body, into my lungs. I had stents. I had tubes through my nose, down my throat. I had them in my gut. I had them like in my neck. I had tubes going places I'm not going to repeat. It was terrible. Oh, just, yeah, email them to that one right there. Email, the email should be right above me right here too. Cutterdawg Pod. That's what it's for, is for stuff here. If you specifically do not want it shown on the podcast, we won't show it. I don't do that. I'm an open book because I want people to be aware of like how bad it gets. So I have no problem sharing everything. But that's the safe space. That's only used for the podcast. Anything that you do want or not want, but just say that you don't want it shown, and we won't show it on the podcast. Actually, I gotta log into that one. So send it to that email, cutterdawgpod@gmail.com. And just let me know when you send it. That would probably be the best way. Anything that you want. Oh, is that you right there? Yeah, those are like those are potentially like liver spots. I'm not going to show it. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. They'll come and go too. Yeah, your body will do that. Do you let me ask you this, do you itch a lot? Like, does your body itch? Just everywhere and anywhere, like your arms, your stomach, your back, stuff like that? Like, is it constantly itching and stuff like that? Oh, I'll also show you something, this right here. Hold on. Okay, well that's good, because that's a sign of your liver pushing bilirubin into your body, and that's negative. This right here, this is a basket full of medication that I have to take. It was 50 different prescriptions at once. Now it's down to like 11. And it's ones that I have to take every day, 5 times a day. And I got lucky, right? Even if you get lucky enough to get on the transplant list, there's no how long you wait. Like, don't even get to that level. Like, you may not be at that level, but you don't know. That's not good stuff. Those could be technically liver spots. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but things like that will happen and they'll go away. But the pains that you're feeling and stuff like that, like, you know, you go to urgent care. If you can't get insurance right now, go to urgent care. But yeah, after that happened, that's when I started feeling really weird and generally unwell. That's probably your body telling you that something's going on. And I could tell you it's more than likely related to the alcohol. And, you know, go to urgent care, man. Urgent cares are there. You know, they take you without insurance. Go get a checkup there. I mean, urgent care is not the best doctors, but they'll do tests on you and they'll get blood tests done and they'll find out if stuff's going on. Like, because even if your numbers are still coming through, that doesn't mean that things aren't going on. And things like that showing up on your body, you know, you have a weak heart, man. That's the worst thing that you can be doing for your heart is drinking. That's the worst thing. You're already experiencing, I can tell you that even though you have what you said that you have, the alcohol isn't helping that situation any. I'm going to admit myself this weekend for detox and start doing AA. Then we want to see that you're going there before you come to the podcast. Come back. Go do it, man. I am 1000% behind you, bro. Go get sober. Yeah, we don't have to. It's fine. I mean, you saw everything. I can tell you right now that he's just got pink blotches all over his arm and down the back of his body over here. And it looks like it's on the side that your liver is on, I'm assuming. The way I'm looking at that picture, if it's the reverse, because your liver is on down this side. Can I ask why you're waiting for this weekend? Start AA tonight. I mean, this could be your first meeting right here, but, you know, tomorrow morning, call AA and find out who you can talk to. And why do you have to wait till the weekend for the detox? Man, you're 35, buddy. You stop now, bro. You got your whole fucking life ahead of you, man. I'm 53 years old and I'm trying to start a life over and I got lucky. So it was all over your body? Yeah. Well, you saw my arms and my legs, right? You saw my arms, my legs, my abdomen. Those blotches because I became anemic and I could have bled out. I actually had a nosebleed when I was really sick and it looked like a murder scene in my house. There was blood everywhere. I soaked a giant pillow. Blood was all over my body in the chair. They had to come, I had to call 911 and they had to come get me. And it's everywhere all over my body. It was crazy. Both sides to make money to help pay rent. We're $200 behind on rent this month. You gotta talk to your landlord, man. Tell him what's going on. If that person's a decent human being, maybe they'll work with you guys. Imagine the amount of money you could save. Dude, yes. Imagine the amount of money you can save when you're sober. You won't be $200 behind on rent, because I bet you probably spend more than that minus $200 on alcohol. I can almost guarantee it. And you can't tell me no. But talk to your landlord, man. Tell them what's going on. If they're a decent human being, maybe they'll work with you on something, man. Now she's baby blue, purple, green, and blue. What? What are you talking about? Oh, like, is that like the important thing right now? Like, is that really the important thing right now? Like, I don't think that's important. Like, I don't really care about the color of her name right now. We're actually trying to talk to somebody about their alcoholism. I don't really think it's like something to like, that's not like what's the important thing right now. I don't mean to snap at you, but like, that's not what we're talking about here. It's an apartment complex and they don't care. It's worth a shot, man. It's worth a shot, right? No, I get it. It's just, I just don't want to, I don't think that's, yeah. It's worth a shot, man. Talk to him. Something, bro. Like, that's not something you should wait on. If you don't, I mean, I understand the rent thing, and if you have to, man, you have to. But, you know, I'm going to give you one assignment. I do my podcast every day at 5:30 Pacific time. Where are you located? I mean, not where, like, you don't have to tell me specifically where. Are you East Coast or West Coast? Or Central or Mountain or whatever? Well, no, I meant going to the detox. This is your first AA meeting. Did you spill out that drink like we were talking about? Yeah, we'll set up a time to have you come on the podcast if you want to really talk about it. You don't even have to be on camera. You can just be in the Discord and the chat can hear you. Central time. So it's 10 o'clock for you right now, 10 p.m. There are places that can help with rent as well, given the circumstances. If you aren't part of a church, there are churches in your area that you can reach out to, and they may be, Salvation Army, or not, is it Salvation Army? No. What am I thinking of? Because I got help from, other places too. I can't remember, was it Salvation Army? Yeah, there was Salvation Army that helped with rent. One month they helped with my rent. Okay, so, St. Vincent de Paul. Write these things down, man. Write these places down. St. Vincent de Paul. Call your Salvation Army. Try Medicaid again. Go to urgent care. Stuff like that. Dreamy is my legendary mod. She basically works for me. Basically, she will do anything that you need that information on. She'll get it for you. Send her a DM on Discord as well. And you can get all the information from her there, or even here. But anyway, so if it's 10 o'clock for you right now, I go live at 5:30 for the podcast every day, so that would be 7:30 for you. You should be coming back to the podcast until you get checked in, if you can't get online or whatever. But I want you to come back tomorrow. Come back the next day. Any one of those times, if you want to come on and talk, you don't have to be on camera. Have you poured out all the alcohol in your house? Yeah, your homework assignment is to come back tomorrow. And we're gonna work on getting your Twitch name changed. I feel like that's might be a reflection of like how you feel about yourself, maybe. But maybe we can get you to change that into something a little less. Or it's the name of a song. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it might speak to like how you feel or something. It's DreamRose18 Discord, and you can give me the city and state, and I'll give you any resources I can find. Yeah. Tyler, I know that we have plans, but obviously this is kind of a priority. So we'll see how that goes. But I definitely want you to try to come back tomorrow, buddy. I'll tell you stories of like everything. You want to hear stories? The pictures are only a tiny part of everything. Yeah, this is very important. This is exactly why I started my podcast, is this stuff right here. I want to help people at least make better decisions, and if I can help you stop drinking, then that's a fucking absolute W. No, it's not a reflection of how I feel about myself. Okay, I just feel like it would be an awesome band name for a heavy... Okay, I was gonna say, it also could be like a band name, so that's fine. As long as it's not something based on like how you're feeling about yourself. I just thought maybe you felt like... Because I feel like I've been shit on my whole life. I feel like my life is a tragedy. I don't want you to feel like that. And so the name... But it would make a good metal band. That would be a good B-A-B or B-I-B, baptizing... I mean, that would make a good metal band for sure. Well, you're talking to somebody right now, bud. You're literally talking to me. This is the place to be. If anybody could talk to you about it, man, you're looking at it. Buddy, I lost everything, man. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a place of my own. I don't have my daughter full-time. I don't have a vehicle. I don't have a lot of money. All I have is my computer and my community right now. And I'm trying to put all that back together at 53 years old. I am glad that you found it too, man. This is exactly why I put it up. This is the very reason. We do a lot of other things. We judge TikToks. We vibe out. We talk sports. But this is ultimately why I started my podcast, was to find out, was to reach out and hopefully find other people that if they needed help, could relate, just wanted to talk, whatever. This is literally why I did my podcast. I didn't actually start my podcast to watch TikToks. We just do that to just do a bunch of things. But this is exactly why I started my podcast right here. And this takes priority over like my game streams. I would do this full time if I could only pick one or the other. Because I've always wanted to help people, and sometimes the most broken people are the ones that want to help other people the most. And this is like the place to be. I can't stop crying, buddy. You, that's all I ever do on man. When these people first met me, every day that's all I did on stream was cry, and I still do to this day because I'm now dealing with the death of my girlfriend, on top of everything else, buddy. So let it out, man. Before I met Cutter, I was getting close to, and ultimately did end up homeless, but because of Cutter's influence, I was only living in my, I was only living in my car for about a month while working at a badass job I've wanted to do for a long time. Don't say things like that. You're going to make me cry. I wish I never picked up the bottle in the first place. Buddy, I know. Buddy, if I didn't pick up mine, I question it every day. I wish things would have been different, but I can't go back and change the fact that I did. I can only change what's forward. And I'm telling you, I'm going on 3 years sober, man. 3 years sober. I remember when I was like, I didn't know if I was going to make it a week. But you start with a day, and then you go to 2 days, and then you go to 3 days, and then you go to a week, and then you go to 2 weeks, and then you go to a month, and then you go to 2 months, and then you go to 6 months. Because you have a chance. I'm going to tell you right now, buddy, you have a chance to stop now before you even get to the point of thinking of getting a liver transplant. because those guarantees aren't even there. Like, I can't even stress that it doesn't even matter even if you... It's not like you can go, you know what? I'll get a liver transplant. I'll be fine. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. I found an app. It's called Sober Sidekick. I've never heard of that. What is that? There you go. Hey, after the podcast, go over there and or go log into one and see what they're talking about. Dude, I'm not a professional. Maybe they can help you better. Maybe, you know, I'm not enough, but I lived it. A lot of people that you talk to in AA meetings, most of the people you talk to are former alcoholics. I'm just one voice. I'm one story. But there's millions of us out there that suffer the same thing. I was one of the few that got lucky. And you don't even want to get to the point where you have to worry about if you're lucky enough to get a liver or not. Don't do that, man. I don't think you want to eat 10 ice chips an hour for 4 months, do you? I mean, that would be enough to drive me away. Well, now. But that should be enough to drive you away. I mean, your priority should be looking at your 2-year-old daughter, was it? You are a professional. You are the cutter dog. I lived it. That's the best professionalism I think I guess you can have. Not a profession I want anybody to have. I don't want anybody to live as an alcoholic. But I lived it, and luckily I am still alive. I shouldn't be here talking to you, honestly. The fact that you're even talking to me is so many factors, and luck and prayers and caregivers, miracle workers. I'm not the miracle. It's what the people did to keep me alive is the miracle. Bro, I think God kept me here for you to find you. I hope so, man. Like, you know, I ask myself every day why I've been kept around. You know, I lost my girlfriend last year, and let me tell you, you start questioning things, but I'm still sober. And if this is the reason why I was kept around, then maybe I do have a purpose. But this is why, you know, I'm glad I was here, because by all rights I shouldn't be. But what better way to you know, honor the people that couldn't, and to try to help people that need it, is to tell my story. Cutter is here to save people. I don't know if I can save you, man, but I can sure do what I can to help you out. I just want to help people not have to live the life that I have, man. You do not want to know half the shit. You don't want to go through what I did. You don't want to be where I'm at. And this is all based on borrowed time, man. I'm even lucky to be even here. You know, I may hate that I'm living with my folks and I want to, you know, get out of here. That's immaterial to the fact that I shouldn't even be here, and I am. And if I can help people not get to this point, man, you do not want to get to this point. Because you may not make it this far, and I don't want that for anybody. I definitely don't want that for anybody. And you're 35. I'm 53. I stopped drinking at 51. But that's still 16 more years. Stop now. Zeno is 36. I think it's not so much here to save people, but to share a story to help influence people to make changes in their lives to improve the quality of their life. Yeah, I'm not that righteous. I'm not that powerful. I can't save people, but I can sure help you. I'll point you in the, you know, anything that I can do. If my story helps you stop drinking, man, then that's why my story was here. I can't, we're the same age, and I even feel like I'm getting old. I can't even handle a few beers if I drink alcohol. Dude, go start drinking Purple Powerade Zero, man. I'm telling you, it's a game changer, bro. It's a game changer. Yeah, wow, crazy. They do have 24/7 AA meetings. Well, alcohol doesn't stop, right? Alcoholics are drinking 24 hours a day, buddy. I got to the point where I was literally The only time I stopped drinking was when I passed out. And then I would wake up and I would start drinking again. Just to keep the buzz going, to make the pain go away. Eat those Fireball candies. Drink Purple Powerade Zero. I'm telling you, man, it's a game changer. Yeah. Every time you, instead of grabbing a beer, grab a Powerade or grab a fucking bottled water, man. Don't, you know, and don't get in the habit of mocktails. Don't do that. Don't drink non-alcoholic beer because it's not truly non-alcoholic. You just need to stop all that. Don't drink sodas, man. That's not your go-to. Water, Purple Powerade, iced tea, hot tea, coffee. Coffee is even good. There's a lot of good things in drinking coffee. If you're a coffee drinker, I'm not. And I appreciate the follow. I did not notice that. I was so busy yapping at the mouth. I didn't realize that you had followed, but I appreciate it. But yeah, man, like I said, there's the AA. I'm unfortunately not here 24 hours a day, but I kind of feel like I am. But I do my podcast every day at 5:30. It's going to be 7:30 your time. You're about to go. Well, you know what? Go. We'll probably wrap up the podcast anyway, unless you want to stick around. Most of the times we don't even go this long, but I'll go all night long. I don't care. We can sit here and vibe out all night. But if you want to go check out one of those meetings, you know, again, I'm not a professional, man. I just lived it, and I can, you know, I'm always going to be here to talk about it. You know, you're 35. I keep pushing that. You're 35. You have a 2-year-old child, man. You got a whole life ahead of you. Just stop cold turkey. Pour everything out in your house that you have. Go to one of those meetings. Come back to the podcast. Become part of the community. Start gaming again with a Purple Powerade Zero in your hand. Let's fucking go. Let's beat this shit. Let's get you there before you even have to worry about half of the other side of the story that I have. That is the liver transplant side of it. Like, let's not even get to that point. Let's just get it in the bud. Let's hear the updates of this AA meeting. Yeah, we want updates, buddy. I want you to DM me. I want you to come into the podcast. Like, let's fucking go. My girl hates me already, and I can tell by the way she just texted me. Well, I'm sure she does. Okay, let me ask you. Is your girlfriend a drinker? AA and podcast at the same time. Let's fucking go. Does your girlfriend drink at all, or are you just the drinker? And she probably hates that you drink. So tell her that you just poured out your drink and go pour out the rest of your alcohol and show her. Can you Zoom or do FaceTime? Go get whatever. Like what? How much alcohol do you have in your house right now? That you poured out the drink, but what else do you have in your house? She likes to sup wines, and I got her into drinking for Locos and stuff. Then she stopped. Yeah, man. See, you're pulling other people into it, and you can't do that. You know, you got to stop. And then if she sees you stop, she's never going to want to touch it. And if she doesn't drink now, just tell her that you poured out your drink. How much alcohol do you have? Let's go back to that question. How much alcohol do you still have right now in your house? And are you drinking hard liquor or beer or most? Or what were you drinking that you poured out? What were you drinking? Because, like, where did that come from? Was that the last 10% above beer? I don't even know what Camos is. What is that? I drink a lot, and I don't even know what that is. Is that like a beer, or is that a hard alcohol? Well, regardless, all I'm going to ask you is... No, I don't look up stuff. I don't want to look it up. It's fine. We don't need to look it up. It's alcohol... It sounds like it's, yeah, but pour it all out. And you got to be honest with us. Like, we can't see it. We can't see you're doing it. But you literally got to go pour all the alcohol out and tell your girlfriend. You know what you should do is text your girlfriend right now and tell her that you were looking on Twitch and you found a guy that's a recovering alcoholic who had a liver transplant after almost dying and leaving his daughter behind. And I've been talking to him, and I poured out my drink while talking to him. And now I'm looking at AA meetings and checking into getting clean and sober. Text her that right now and see what she says. If you think that she hates you, text her that right now, and I guarantee you the response you're going to get back is probably something different than a text that makes you feel like she hates you. Okay, we don't need to get into semantics of the alcohol. Let's look. That's a shit ton of alcohol, dude. That's a shit ton. Do me a favor. I don't need to see your phone or phone number, but can you send a screenshot the text and send it to me in a DM? I want to see it. Just text her. 6 a night? Bro, that's a lot. And you've been doing this for how long? Yeah, you gotta stop, man. I believe in you. You can do it. Just do it cold turkey. I think you coming to this place is exactly why I do the podcast. You are giving me justification and vindication of why I've done this. Sometimes when I'm sitting there watching TikToks by myself, I wonder if this is even what I'm doing. And somebody like you comes along, and this is exactly why I'm doing it. So text her right now and tell her that you found me. Now you're looking at AA meetings. You want to go get detox. You poured out your drink, and then see what her response is. And I'm going to tell you, she may react at first that she doesn't believe you. But you can screenshot the podcast. In fact, you can tell her to come to the podcast. It's Cutterdawg Podcast on Twitch and YouTube. I'm also over on YouTube under the same name. And then I have a gaming channel, which is separate, but we're not worrying about that. But she can even come to the podcast if she doesn't. Have her come in. Where is she at right now? Is she working? Send her here. Bring her to the podcast. So that way she can see that you're, hopefully serious. Or she can come in on YouTube. Like I said, if it's easier to go in on YouTube, do that. Socials. There you go. Those are all my socials too. And that's why she's the mod. Exactly. So I'm going to show you this picture right here again. Where did it go? Okay, or not, because I screwed it up. So that's the picture. That was me with my daughter in the hospital. And now where's the one that I just did? Here. And then there's this. That was then, and then this is now. This is one of the greatest pictures ever because that picture right there was before my liver transplant, the other one. This one is after, which means I'm still here and my daughter is with me. Well, she lives with her mom because alcohol ruined that. There's another repercussion. Let's pick on Discord. Those were my last 2 drinks. I used to drink that same crap. In fact, I used to drink Natty Ice. Did you pour them out? Hey, look at that, guys. Can I show this? Can I show this? I'm going to show it. Join meeting, and then there's us over the top of the meeting. I call that a win. Don't get any more. Don't get any more. The next thing I want to see you in your hand is a purple Powerade Zero. Let's fucking go. Everybody in this community right now in this room, these people support me. They have supported me since I found them. They believe in me, and they're another reason why I keep going. I mean, they were there after my girlfriend passed away, and let me tell you, I don't think I could get... I thought the alcohol thing was the lowest I would get. And they've been there since they found me when I got here, and through my girlfriend passing away. These are great people that come around here, man. Tyler and he brought me on board. He's designing a game, and he brought me on board to help him with that. Dreamy is like my mod. She basically like does all the stuff behind the scenes, so I don't have to. So I can sit and talk to you. Zeno's been here since like the beginning, or over a year now, or going on a year. He's been helping me out. Dude, he's been giving me phones when my phones die out. Like, he saved me when my phone was crapping out. Like, these are good people that are around me. They support me. So if they support me, they're going to support you. And did you text your girl? Did you tell her what was going on? I think she'll be happy to hear it. And she might be at first doubtful, but that's to be expected. But yeah, take your moments. We'll be here. And if you would like, my gaming channel, you can always come over and hang out there too. Because when I'm not doing the podcast, I'm game streaming. But I talk there too. But this is where I really sit and just podcast and stuff like that. I think he's joining the meeting. Let's go. Well, get that charger, man. Let's get that charger. Get that charger. Make like LA and get the chargers. That was my dad joke. Free dad jokes. That's right. I don't even charge for those. getting him on PC. All right. Welcome back. See, and this is great. This is another case of the day I started the podcast, and I was just sitting here watching a couple TikToks, and now it's been frozen on this TikTok the entire time because this right here, what we've been doing, is what I started this whole podcast for, and will continue to keep doing. You know. I wish that I would have found you sooner. I was looking for a few days, but I started giving in to my cravings. I wish, well, but you found them. You found us now. So just look at it that way. You know what? It is what it is. You found us now, and hopefully, this is a new step forward, man. I'm glad you found us. It's all I wanted to do is help people, man. And now you can go have a good life. Maybe your relationship, maybe with your girl. I don't know if it's good or bad. Doesn't sound like she's been happy with you. That'll improve. Your heart's going to thank you, I can tell you that. And your liver is going to really thank you. You're going to feel better. So you need to send it. Yeah, you can have Twitch send notifications. Also, like I said, we're on YouTube for the podcast. And then Cutterdawg52 is where I game a lot. So I stream twice a day, and then I podcast once a day. Sometimes I podcast in the morning where I'm doing editing and stuff like that, because I edit all my clips that my crazy clip hungry mod gets me. So we do a lot of that. So sometimes I'll be doing that too. Like I said, I sit there and game all the time, but I talk to everybody. I love talking to people now because, there was a time that I never was going to, and now look at. So I love talking to people, even if I'm gaming.
And come to bed.
Okay.
One more game.
Alright.
Right.
Oh, what? What are you doing out there? Go to bed, bro.
What the? You were just out there.
No, I was in bed. What are you talking about? Go to bed, bro. You're freaking sleepwalking or something.
Are you serious?
Go to bed.
One more game and then come to bed.
Right.
Who is this to your right, sir?
Oh, turned all the music off. Actually, I'm gonna get stuff ready here. Wow. Tyler, are you live right now? I mean, I guess I could just check, but I'm gonna. If you're already jamming, I'm gonna tab you up. But we're, you know, obviously this is what I do this for. This exact reason. So. No, you are not. Hold on, I'm covering my face, but I'll be back. I'll be back. You guys can see what I do for my setup. Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, this has turned out to be a really good podcast. I mean, in the sense of this is the whole reason why I do this. Hopefully we can help baptize BIB. We're going to call him Bib for short. Like Bib Fortuna from Star Wars. I relate everything to Star Wars. Why? Because Star Wars is fucking amazing. Mandalorian. So we'll call him Bib. Bib for short. Baptized in battery acid. Lead. He's the new metal band we're gonna start. The new sober metal band we're gonna start. Yo, Tyler, did you like that clip? The clip I finally posted? All right, we'll probably finish up here a little bit unless we want to keep going. We'll see what's going on with Bib over there. Hopefully we're getting AA meetings again. You know, you need help, advice, stories, anything. You know, this is the very reason why I'm here. I'm lucky to be here. You know, I don't want anybody to ever get to this, guys, ever. It's not worth it. Alcohol is not worth all of this. It's not. Legends never die. Man, stop it. You're trying to make me cry again, buddy. Stop doing that. But you're right. As long as we keep them alive, right? And I'm still here, but I'm not a legend. I love you too, man. But when we do finish up, when we do finally head out of here, we're going to raid out somebody. And I think you know who we're going to raid out, because when we leave, I want everybody to have ready Gears of War rules, Halo sucks. And when you get into this new chat, when we raid out, that is what I want you to say first and foremost. Okay? We're going to bring the Gears of War brigade over to our friend who seems to think Halo is better than Gears of War. So everybody get that on the ready when we raid out. We're waiting to hear back from Bib over there. Bib, tell us what we're doing here, buddy. Hopefully he's getting in the meetings. Hopefully we helped you. I hope I helped you, man. I'll tell my story. I'll tell stories for days. You know, check in every day. Tell us you're another day sober. That's the first step. Come back here, even if you have to come back here for 1 minute. There you go. Everybody copy that so we can just paste it. In fact, I'm going to do that. So I don't have to type shit. Get that on the fly. Get that ready because we're going to go raid out my boy here in a minute. And then I don't know, Tyler, if you're still down. But if not, I'm going to still go play, I guess, some Star Wars over Public. We can always move over there too. You know, I don't want to throw too much on you and, you know, make you feel like, but we'll sit here all night. I don't care. I game every day. I don't have a problem chilling. Oh, guys. Alana James on Instagram wants to send me a message, and I bet that let's go check her profile out. Oh, look, she's an artist, a graphic artist. That's my daughter, but you know, it's cool. Welcome back. We were just talking about what we're gonna do here. Here, you want to see some of the stuff that I do, man? I'll show you what I do. That way you can, I don't know why it puts it on that side, but, you want to see some, I'm going to show you some funny clips here, some cool clips. This is what I do. This is what, here, I'm going to show you something. Actually, I want you to watch something. I made this for my people the other day. I made this, and I want you to watch this. Since you're back, I want you to watch this. Hey, everybody. You're going to see me twice, but that's okay. Hey, everybody, it's better. I just wanted to make a little something for you guys, so here you go.
Heartbeats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you.
I love you guys. Thank you. I edit all my videos and clips. I can show you 1,000 clips. If you go follow my socials, you'll see. I made it through CapCut. And just edited it all together, put the captions on it. You can add music and stuff like that, and that's how I make all my clips. But that one was for my community. You know, I go through mental health stuff every day, man. I'm not perfect, and I'm definitely not okay. I wish I had a PC powerful enough to make something like that for my girl and my family. Yeah, I actually pieced together this setup. Let me show you something here. When I came back from the hospital in March of 24, I had nothing but a laptop computer that I had before I ever got sick or anything. And then when I finally got disability, I took some of that and I got a PC. And I have pieced together my streaming and stuff like that. You don't need a super high-end PC to edit. You do to game and stream and stuff like that, but editing, you don't need it like super powerful. But no, that's kind of it. I don't know where the recent one is. May I ask what it takes to get on disability? I don't know if my heart issue would qualify you. It is. If it prevents you from working, a heart condition is something that would qualify for disability. But there's no guarantee disability. They deny people. A lot of people. Dream Roses just got denied. I was lucky enough to get approved, but it took a year. Yeah, you just got to keep trying. It's one of the things is, honestly, they say that if you can work, that's a hard thing, and you're working, so it's hard for them to consider that a disability if you're still able to work. Your doctor basically would have to say that you're not in a condition to be doing like physical work, and it's the government, man. Disability insurance, all of that is a battle. It's a constant battle. But I was on a walker, literally almost wheelchair bound. I have chronic pain. I have pleural neuropathy that I developed. I have kidney issues and lung issues. I have borderline, what do you call that? Arthritic stuff. I have issues with my back and my legs and my joints. I can't see much right now. But the catch is you have to see a doctor for 12 months straight, but if you can't afford insurance because you can't work, then you can't see the doc for 12 months straight. And that's the downfall. I mean, that's the downfall with the system right there, is it's making it so people that really need it are unable to get it, and I have no answers for that. And I shouldn't even be alive, let alone the fact that I even got on disability. I got lucky, and it's not a good lucky. It's not like I was, holding my fingers going, come on, baby. The only reason I was doing that is so I could actually live. Our government is handing out billions of dollars to other countries to help them out rather than helping their own citizens with it. Yeah. And that's, a whole nother thing. I will say this, not to get into it, I'm not trying to be but we don't really get into the overall, politics and government and stuff like that. That's not why I want to do this. I want to talk to people on a personal level, but unfortunately, you know, things like disability are hard. No, it's not. That's not what I'm saying. It's just I can't, you know, I don't want to get into all that stuff because, you know, that's just, we all know how it is, right? We absolutely know how it is. It's not fair to you that you can't get it. I mean, all I can say is keep trying. You know, the first thing is that, you know, you don't necessarily need to get on disability. You need to get healthy. And the first step to doing that is not drinking anymore. And your body will start repairing itself. And hopefully it's not beyond repair that you need to even be considering where I had to get to. So if you can stop it now and get your body to recover and heal, then you know what? The doctor thing will come in time because you'll probably be able to work a little bit better, because I'm going to tell you right now, the drinking is not helping your heart any. I could guarantee you that. Not in any way, shape, or form does that help your heart. What will help your heart is you're not putting stuff into your body that stresses it out like alcohol and poisons it and puts that poison through your heart. And if you're already having problems with it, that's not helping any at all. And, you know, I don't want you to you need to worry about the you know, yourself and your health and not have drinking be a factor, because that's not helping. Not in any way, shape, or form is that helping. Well, my heart issue has been since I was a kid. Every doctor and everyone told me I was just having panic attacks and anxiety attacks when I really have issues with electrical pathways in my heart. Right. And I know and that's the thing, is I know it's been an issue with your since you've been a kid, but you also started drinking at 15 years old, which is still being a kid. Your body's still growing and developing, and you're putting this poison in it. And it's not helping your heart any. It's not helping your heart any. It's making it worse. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to have a lot of things will change if you stop drinking completely and get healthy enough. You know, get, even if you go to urgent care, I know maybe you don't get on disability. I know you're having, you know, these issues, but you can be healthy enough where you can work really hard at what you can work at, and you can live a long life and raise your daughter. But you're downloading those, downloading Zoom now to join those meetings. Let's fucking go. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then I'm gonna get back, and we'll probably wrap up the podcast. I know you're gonna get in those Zoom meetings and let us know how it goes. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm actually gonna go streaming after this anyway, for a little while. I don't know, and then I'll be back tomorrow on the same time. But stare at the back of my room for a minute. I'm gonna go use the restroom, guys, and then we'll wrap it up when we get back. Let us know if you log into one of those meetings. Let us know, but you do that, and then I'll be right back. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I think we asked that. Or did you text your girlfriend? We might be on the phone. Did he text that girl? Oh, look at this shit. She's laying down. You should tell her to come say hi on the podcast. Look what we're getting, guys. I told you it was coming. It's the animated Stranger Things. Tales of 85. Teaser coming tomorrow. Well, you don't have to have her come by. I was just saying, but let her know what you did and what you're doing. You can tell her that you talked to me or talked to the podcast. You don't have to. But get in one of those meetings. Wow, that app I told you about called Sober Sidekick, yeah. What about it? Apparently what I have posted has had what's called the butterfly effect. Yeah, and we all know what a butterfly. What did you post that you were looking to get some help? And it just blew up? I'm telling you, man, I'm not the only person going through it, have gone through it, telling their story, sharing their story, needs help, getting help, can help. Once you put out a cry for help, buddy, there are so many people listening. Why is it every time I find fucking... Hey, if you find anybody that ever needs someone to talk to and they feel like professionals aren't the place to talk to them, they can always come here. I'll share my story with the world if I have to. In fact, that's what I'm trying to do. Because the more people we can reach out and help, the better we can make people's lives, man. So nobody has to go through what I went through, or what millions of other people have to go through, or have gone through. I'm not the only one, but like I said, we can, and there you go. Hopefully those people can help you too. I'm just a guy in a room that is a recovering alcoholic, and all I can do is share my story and try to just show you the way to a better life. So you should go talk to those people. Tell your girlfriend we said hello. If she ever wants to come by the podcast, then we can all talk. You have an open invite to come on the podcast and talk to me. You don't have to be on camera. You can just sit and talk and just be in the Discord. And then I just share. But anything that if you come on the podcast, everything is streamed live. So just be aware, anything that you don't want to share, but be aware that anything that you do share will be online. But it's to reach out and help other people, because the more people that we help and see that we're helping, the better. So you're in line for a meeting? Well, there you go. Maybe you should have your, you said your girlfriend's laying down. Maybe sit there with her and do the meeting and see how that works out for you, bud. And let us know. Well, welcome to the Discord. We do all kinds of fun stuff in there too. Watch movies, get your mind off of stuff. That's what you'll see when I go live and what I'm playing. I'm actually obsessed with Arc Raiders. I'm an Arc Raider streamer, so you got that. There you go. Oh my god, they all look like crack. Hey. It's an addiction. All addictions are what they are. Alcohol, anything. So a lot of those people could be sick. A lot of those people could be just, you know, people do drugs and alcohol. Like, you don't, you know, just, we definitely don't, you know, we don't judge anybody. I don't judge people that drink. I just try to help people that drink. And let them, you know the risks, and, you know, you make decisions beyond that. So, you know, before I got my liver transplant, I joined some Facebook groups. And, you know, people are sick. Alcohol destroys your body, it destroys your mind, it destroys your mental state. So, and all kinds of people are alcoholics, man. All kinds of people are alcoholics. So, that being said, man, we will be back tomorrow at 5:30. I think this is a good space to wrap it up. Get in that meeting and let us know how it goes. I'm glad that you found me. Hopefully they can help you too. Again, you can come back anytime. You know, I have plenty to tell of my story. Just the alcohol is just the tip of the iceberg. And sometimes it's just a place to vibe out and talk and hang out, you know, and get your mind off of stuff too. It doesn't always have to be about that kind of stuff. You know, the easiest way to get your mind off of alcohol is to not talk about it and not worry about it and not have it. Go get some Purple Powerade, and there you go. You're in the meeting now. Good job, man. Well, let us know how it goes, buddy. I'm gonna go stream. Let us know how it goes. I'll be back tomorrow at 5:30. You know, let us know how it goes, and stay sober. My DMs are always open. Yeah, let us know how it goes, man. I'm glad you came in here. That's a lot. That's just the tip of the iceberg, man. So get in there, man. Let's see how it goes. Thank you for finding us. I hope that we helped a little bit. This is the very reason why I tell my story and why I share it. We hope that you come back, keep us updated and posted. We are going to raid out to a buddy of mine. I'm glad we helped, and I hope, you know, it starts, you know, you stay sober, and don't go get any more drinks. Stay sober. You just got a cold turkey at one day at a time, man. This is the start. This is the start of your first day. You know, tomorrow, you know, don't drink tomorrow. That's day one. And then keep going a day at a time. So I'm glad that you found us. I'm glad you found me. I'm here all the time. We can talk about whatever. And do that meeting. Let us know how the meeting goes, man. We appreciate it. So we're going to wrap it up there. What a great podcast. That beats watching TikToks all the way. Make sure you guys copy and paste that right there. We're going to raid out Crooked right now. I'm not even sure what he's playing, but we're still going to give him some grief. Bib, as I like to call you now. What was it? Baptized in battery acid, but we're calling you Bib for short. Let me know how the meeting goes. You can come back anytime. And we'll go from there. We're going to go over to Cutterdawg52 right now. We're going to play. I don't know if Tyler's still up. He probably might have had to go to bed. Tyler, if you're still up, we're going to head over there and play some games. There you go. Yep. And those are some of the meetings that I was in. Good night, bud. Hang in there, man. Just hang in there. Seriously, stay sober and come back. and I hope I helped. And this is why I do what I do. So I appreciate it. So, all right, guys. Good night. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna go play some games now. And we look forward to seeing you again, man. Stick around.
Let's go. That worked out. We got that bomb flower. Oh, Cutter, what up, baby? How you doing, my man? Aw. I need the bubble frog. What's up? Welcome. Everybody that came with Cutter, man. Thank you so much for supporting Cutter. Cutter's amazing. Except for the whole Gears of War thing. You know. We can't all be perfect, you know what I mean? We can't all be perfect. Dream, what's up? Oh, this is interesting because... Wait, can I pick that up?